You're waiting, go ahead and be a participator. Don't just be a spectator. Hit that like button and share this. Share this on your Facebook. Share this in a private Facebook group. I want you to tag a friend. I want you to text this in a group chat. If you are watching this and you have Instagram, do a screenshot and add me on Instagram at E.DeanCole. Make sure that you add me so that I can see the support, and show the love. All right, guys, we're about to go live in a few moments, so get ready, okay? Ask your questions below. After you ask your questions, make sure that you share this. Share this on Facebook. Share this in a group chat. Share this right now with your baby daddy, with your baby mama. Share this with your wife. Share this with somebody who you know that wants to know how to build their business credit. Share this with somebody who wants to know how they can better their lives through entrepreneurship. This channel is dedicated to economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. Share this to anybody who is interested in going and growing their business. Share this with them right now. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to go live. Are you ready? Do you have your question asked? Did you ask your question below in the chat? Are you ready? Did you share this? Did you share this on your Facebook? Did you share this in a private group? Did you share this on Instagram? Are you ready? Are you ready to be a participator, not just a spectator? Hey, social media socialites. Look, we are about to go live in a few moments. But before we go live, I need all of you guys to hit that like button right now. If you're watching and you're waiting, go ahead and be a participator. Don't just be a spectator. Hit that like button and share this. Share this on your Facebook. Share this in a private Facebook group. I want you to tag a friend. I want you to text this in a group chat. If you are watching this and you have Instagram, do a screenshot and add me on Instagram at E.DeanCole. Make sure that you add me so that I can see the support, and show the love. All right, guys, we're about to go live in a few moments, so get ready, okay? Ask your questions below. After you ask your questions, make sure that you share this. Share this on Facebook. Share this in a group chat. Share this right now with your baby daddy, with your baby mama. Share this with your wife. Share this with somebody who you know that wants to know how to build their business credit. Share this with somebody who wants to know how they can better their lives through entrepreneurship. This channel is dedicated to economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. Share this to anybody who is interested in going and growing their business. Share this with them right now. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to go live. Are you ready? Do you have your question asked? Did you ask your question below in the chat? Are you ready? Did you share this? Did you share this on your Facebook? Did you share this in a private group? Did you share this on Instagram? Are you ready? Are you ready to be a participator, not just a spectator? Hey, social media socialites. Look, we are about to go live in a few moments. But before we go live, I need all of you guys to hit that like button right now. If you're watching and you're waiting, go ahead and be a participator. Don't just be a spectator. Hit that like button and share this. Share this on your Facebook. Share this in a private Facebook group. I want you to tag a friend. I want you to text this in a group chat. If you are watching this and you have Instagram, do a screenshot and add me on Instagram at E.DeanCole. Make sure that you add me so that I can see the support, and show the love. All right, guys, we're about to go live in a few moments, so get ready, okay? Ask your questions below. After you ask your questions, make sure that you share this. Share this on Facebook. Share this in a group chat. Share this right now with your baby daddy, with your baby mama. Share this with your wife. Share this with somebody who you know that wants to know how to build their business credit. Share this with somebody who wants to know how they can better their lives through entrepreneurship. This channel is dedicated to economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. Share this to anybody who is interested in going and growing their business. Share this with them right now. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to go live. Are you ready? Do you have your question asked? Did you ask your question below in the chat? Are you ready? Did you share this? Did you share this on your Facebook? Did you share this in a private group? Did you share this on Instagram? Are you ready? Are you ready to be a participator, not just a spectator? Hey, social media socialites. Look, we are about to go live in a few moments. But before we go live, I need all of you guys to hit that like button right now. If you're watching and you're waiting, go ahead and be a participator. Don't just be a spectator. Hit that like button and share this. Share this on your Facebook. Share this in a private Facebook group. I want you to tag a friend. I want you to text this in a group chat. If you are watching this and you have Instagram, do a screenshot and add me on Instagram at E.DeanCole. Make sure that you add me so that I can see the support, and show the love. All right, guys, we're about to go live in a few moments, so get ready, okay? Ask your questions below. After you ask your questions, make sure that you share this. Share this on Facebook. Share this in a group chat. Share this right now with your baby daddy, with your baby mama. Share this with your wife. Share this with somebody who you know that wants to know how to build their business credit. Share this with somebody who wants to know how they can better their lives through entrepreneurship. This channel is dedicated to economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. Share this to anybody who is interested in going and growing their business. Share this with them right now. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to go live. Are you ready? Do you have your question asked? Did you ask your question below in the chat? Are you ready? Did you share this? Did you share this on your Facebook? Did you share this in a private group? Did you share this on Instagram? Are you ready? Are you ready to be a participator, not just a spectator? Hey, social media socialites. Look, we are about to go live in a few moments. But before we go live, I need all of you guys to hit that like button right now. If you're watching and you're waiting, go ahead and be a participator. Don't just be a spectator. Hit that like button and share this. Share this on your Facebook. Share this in a private Facebook group. I want you to tag a friend. I want you to text this in a group chat. If you are watching this and you have Instagram, do a screenshot and add me on Instagram at E.DeanCole. Make sure that you add me so that I can see the support, and show the love. All right, guys, we're about to go live in a few moments, so get ready, okay? Ask your questions below. After you ask your questions, make sure that you share this. Share this on Facebook. Share this in a group chat. Share this right now with your baby daddy, with your baby mama. Share this with your wife. Share this with somebody who you know that wants to know how to build their business credit. Share this with somebody who wants to know how they can better their lives through entrepreneurship. This channel is dedicated to economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. Share this to anybody who is interested in going and growing their business. Share this with them right now. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to go live. Are you ready? Do you have your question asked? Did you ask your question below in the chat? Are you ready? Did you share this? Did you share this on your Facebook? Did you share this in a private group? Did you share this on Instagram? Are you ready? Are you ready to be a participator, not just a spectator? Hey, social media socialites. Look, we are about to go live in a few moments. But before we go live, I need all of you guys to hit that like button right now. If you're watching and you're waiting, go ahead and be a participator. Don't just be a spectator. Hit that like button and share this. Share this on your Facebook. Share this in a private Facebook group. I want you to tag a friend. I want you to text this in a group chat. If you are watching this and you have Instagram, do a screenshot and add me on Instagram at E.DeanCole. Make sure that you add me so that I can see the support, and show the love. All right, guys, we're about to go live in a few moments, so get ready, okay? Ask your questions below. After you ask your questions, make sure that you share this. Share this on Facebook. Share this in a group chat. Share this right now with your baby daddy, with your baby mama. Share this with your wife. Share this with somebody who you know that wants to know how to build their business credit. Share this with somebody who wants to know how they can better their lives through entrepreneurship. This channel is dedicated to economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. Share this to anybody who is interested in going and growing their business. Share this with them right now. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to go live. Are you ready? Do you have your question asked? Did you ask your question below in the chat? Are you ready? Did you share this? Did you share this on your Facebook? Did you share this in a private group? Did you share this on Instagram? Are you ready? Are you ready to be a participator, not just a spectator? Hey, social media socialites. Look, we are about to go live in a few moments. But before we go live, I need all of you guys to hit that like button right now. If you're watching and you're waiting, go ahead and be a participator. Don't just be a spectator. Hit that like button and share this. Share this on your Facebook. Share this in a private Facebook group. I want you to tag a friend. I want you to text this in a group chat. If you are watching this and you have Instagram, do a screenshot and add me on Instagram at E.DeanCole. Make sure that you add me so that I can see the support, and show the love. All right, guys, we're about to go live in a few moments, so get ready, okay? Ask your questions below. After you ask your questions, make sure that you share this. Share this on Facebook. Share this in a group chat. Share this right now with your baby daddy, with your baby mama. Share this with your wife. Share this with somebody who you know that wants to know how to build their business credit. Share this with somebody who wants to know how they can better their lives through entrepreneurship. This channel is dedicated to economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. Share this to anybody who is interested in going and growing their business. Share this with them right now. All All right, guys, we're about to get ready to go live. Are you ready? Do you have your question asked? Did you ask your question below in the chat? Are you ready? Did you share this? Did you share this on your Facebook? Did you share this in a private group? Did you share this on Instagram? Are you ready? Are you ready to be a participator, not just a spectator? Hey, social media socialites. Look, we are about to go live in a few moments. But before we go live, I need all of you guys to hit that like button right now. If you're watching and you're waiting, go ahead and be a participator. Don't just be a spectator. Hit that like button and share this. Share this on your Facebook. Share this in a private Facebook group. I want you to tag a friend. I want you to text this in a group chat. If you are watching this and you have Instagram, do a screenshot and add me on Instagram at E.DeanCole. Make sure that you add me so that I can see the support, and show the love. All right, guys, we're about to go live in a few moments, so get ready, okay? Ask your questions below. After you ask your questions, make sure that you share this. Share this on Facebook. Share this in a group chat. Share this right now with your baby daddy, with your baby mama. Share this with your wife. Share this with somebody who you know that wants to know how to build their business credit. Share this with somebody who wants to know how they can better their lives through entrepreneurship. This channel is dedicated to economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. Share this to anybody who is interested in going and growing their business. Share this with them right now. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to go live. Are you ready? Do you have your question asked? Did you ask your question below in the chat? Are you ready? Did you share this? Did you share this on your Facebook? Did you share this in a private group? Did you share this on Instagram? Are you ready? Are you ready to be a participator, not just a spectator? Hey, social media socialites. Look, we are about to go live in a few moments. What is going on, social media socialites? I know I'm early. I'm 3 minutes early because I could not wait. You guys are something else. I'm reading your messages. Oh my goodness, you guys are something else. So let's see if you guys can hear me okay. So first, who was that said that? So Patrick, to make Patrick happy, yes, Patrick, make sure you share this with your side chick. Share this with your main chick. Share it with your side chick. Share it with everybody. Go ahead and hit that share button. So Patrick, let me hear how this sounds. Let's see how we sound. Early. Okay, cool. All right, the sound sounds good. All right, we sound really, really good. Oh man, we sound great, guys. I am so excited. So very excited. So much is going on. So much is going on. As you guys can see, I tried to go live before to talk, and I'm still going to do that talk this weekend. How to start a business on a shoestring budget, but we were having some technical difficulties. So let's go ahead and do a temperature check. I'm going to allow you guys chat to come on the screen, and I am going to open up the phone lines. But first, you guys already know I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. So if you're watching this for the first time and you don't know who I am, my name is E.DeanCole, and I own DeanCole Financial. We are a consulting firm, and we specialize in working capital, alternative finance, and business credit development. I am a #1 best-selling author, a public speaker, a business coach, and a life coach. And so I believe in economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. That's what I teach. That's who I am. That's what I do. So if somebody shared this with you for the first time, I want you to hit that subscribe button. Don't just subscribe, but hit that notification bell. You see that right there? So not only do you have to subscribe, so if you're watching this and you're like, Dean, I didn't know you was live. How come I wanted to call in. How come I couldn't call in? Two things. Thing number one, You've seen one of my videos before, but you did not subscribe. Or thing number two, you did subscribe, but you did not hit that notification bell. So it's very important for you to hit that notification bell, guys. That's very important. And most importantly, guys, I want you to make sure that you follow me on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you're missing out on a lot. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. It is instagram.com/E.DeanCole. So that's who I am. If somebody shared this with you, if your side dude shared it with you, that's because he sees something great in you. If your side chick shared it with you, homeboy, that means because she sees something great in you. But nevertheless, guys, I just want to thank you guys so much. We have a lot to catch up on, guys. A lot to catch up on. I am going to be celebrating today with one of my favorite sticks. This right here, for all the aficionados in the building, this is a Macanudo. I really wish I had a Macanudo Maduro, a vintage Macanudo Maduro. But I have some really cool stuff I want to share with you guys. And I just want to appreciate you guys so much for rocking with me. So let's do a temperature check. So before we get started, you guys know how we do it. We have a total of 93 people watching live and only 53 thumbs up. The devil is alive. That's not how we do that. All right. You're watching me, and I need for you guys to participate. It's going to cost you something to be successful. It might not cost you financially. Like everybody might not have $250 to pay me per hour. That's okay. That's fine. Not everybody might not have $99 a month to enroll into my course. That's fine. But everybody has the ability to hit a thumbs up. Everybody has the ability to share. So this is what we're going to do. Two things you guys dictate the flow of the show. So the first thing is this. Once we have the same amount of people that's watching live, right now we have a total of 97 people watching live, 62 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. I'll take that thumbs down, hater. So what I need for everybody to do is hit the thumbs up button. Once we have a total of at least 90, because we already got 1 thumbs down. Okay, I'll say we got 7 haters. Once we have 90 thumbs up, then I'm going to add your chat to the screen. And then once we have a total of, so right now we have 97 people watching live. Once we have a total of 90 shares, because I can see the shares as well. Once we have a total of 90 shares, then I'm going to open up the phone line. So right now we have 68 thumbs up. I was the person that hit the thumbs down, took it away. It's okay, hater. I converted you too. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So let me start reading the chat. You guys were asking some really good questions, so make sure you hit that thumbs up button. So let's do this. If this is your first time watching me, and if you're like, Dean, hurry up and get to the point. I want you to answer phone calls. I had questions about credit, blah, 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 yakety schmackety. The entire video is the point. This is a live lecture, okay? This is for the intellectuals. This is for the people that's ready to get out, go get it, and come back with it. You saw the thumbnail before you hit this. I know you did. I know it said live. You saw how long it was. So stop whining and complaining. And this is something that's really cool. If you're watching this on the replay, there's this really cool thing called fast forward. Hit that fast forward button, okay? So if this is your first time catching me live, I want you to say first time. Let's do a temperature check while we're waiting for you guys to participate with me. Like I said, once we have a total of 90 people that have hit the thumbs up button, then I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys chat on the screen so you can see yourselves. We have 78. We have 105 people watching live and only 78 thumbs up. So if you're watching me for the first time, I want you to say first time, okay? I saw somebody who said that was their first time. Who was that? And I didn't even ask. It was, who was that said it was their first time? It was Ryan Dixon. Ryan Dixon was the first person to say it was their first time, okay? Fresh Air Brown is in the building. Hey, Fresh Air, how are you doing today? DL, one of my moderators in the building. Hey, DL, how you doing today? All right, okay, so Stephanie Pierce, this is your first time. Thanks for watching, Stephanie. All right, Wendell Woods, number 3, is your first time. Thanks for watching, Wendell. Mr. Lewin is a client. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Mr. Lewin. So Mr. Lewin ain't new to this. He true to this. He already know what we're doing. So if you're watching me for the first time, I want you to say first time. If you are a client and you're enrolled into the course, I want you to say client. If you are just a subscriber and you have not enrolled into the course, I want you to say family, all right? So that's what we're going to do, all right? Oh, first time, Erica is in the building. Erica BizPack is your first time. Thanks so much for watching. All right, you said you like that head. Thank you very much for that, Zaybus. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. All right, Deidre Chapman is the first time. Thanks so much for that. DL says, hello, how are you doing today? Thank you, DL. Okay, my bad. There you go. All right, so here we go. Clients in the building. Rhonda Cox is a client. We got Deidre Chapman is a client. We got Thomas Hamilton is a client. Thank you so much for participating. My first time to Dean. I'm a something also. I'm not sure what that CRLTB is. I don't know what that is, Daryl. But Mr. Ruff is family. Hey, Mr. Ruff, how are you doing? Dunny Links is family. Hey, Dunny. Esk Jordan is a client. Hey, Esk, how you doing? Dennis Johnson is family. All right, Tree Kings is in the building. 3 Kings, this is his first time. Thanks so much for watching. All right, guys, so we're doing this because we need our likes and our thumbs up to match. We have a total of 109 people watching and only 82 thumbs up. All right. Once we get at least 90 people, we need 8 more of you guys to hit that thumbs up button. Then we're going to move forward with the chat. So thanks so much for watching. So let me ask you guys this question. Like I said, so much is going on. So this is a celebratory cigar because one, we hit 18,000 subscribers. So I'm really, really excited about that. So we hit 18,000 subscribers. So because we did 18,000 subscribers, I am going to make sure that I'm taking your calls live. Also, let me ask you this, fellas. You guys see my suits and everything, right? You guys see my suits. Somebody actually made a joke. I was live on O'Shea's channel, and they were like, man, I need a suit from the E.DeanCole collection. And I laughed, and I was like, that's actually a real thing. So, fellas, let me ask you this question. If you guys could get a custom tailor-made suit, all right, made to your measurements, the suit is normally $1,500. All of my suits are custom suits, $1,500. What if you can get a custom-made suit? Normally it's $1,500, but you can get it for only $750. But you are allowed to make it up into 3 different payments of $250 a piece, and you get a line of credit of $7,500 that report to your credit bureaus. Would that be something you'd be interested in? So basically, you would just have to pay $250 up front, 3 payments of $250. You get a custom suit made to measure from the E.DeanCole collection. If that's something, if that's something that you would do, so fellas, if you would do that, I want you to say, fellas, if you do that, I want you to say, will do. Ladies, if you have a husband and he can take his measurements, and if that's something that you would do as well, I want you to say, will do. No. I need statistics. So fellas, okay, here we go. Fellas, if you would do it, I want you to say in a heartbeat. 3 words, in a heartbeat. So if you would do it, so if you already answered, I want you to answer again. I need this for analytic purposes. All right, so if you would be interested in getting a custom-made suit that's 50% off, plus you get $7,500 added to your credit bureaus as an open, legitimate line of credit, and it's broken up into 3 payments. If you would do that, I want you to say in a heartbeat. And ladies, if you have a husband or a bae, or if you have a boo or a boo and a side chick, a side dude, or if you had a side chick, equal opportunity over here. Ladies, if you would, I want you to say for bae. And if it's too rich for your blood, if that's something that you're not interested in, and if that's too much and that's out of your budget, there's no shame in it. Don't be ashamed at all, okay? If that's too rich for your blood, I want you to say too rich, all right? So I need to know the analytics for all of you guys that are watching. So this is a very, very, very real thing, can transpire. Now, I will say this. If we do this, let's say, for instance, you purchase it, it's going to take 3 months for it to show up on your credit report. But once it shows up, it's going to hit. Unfortunately, that was one of the issues that we had going before. But now we've changed some things around. So if that's something that you would do, let me know. So let's do a temperature check and see what we get. We have 87 people. Dang, man. 3 more thumbs up and I can bring your comments on the screen. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm about to give y'all so much game, and you have the nerve, the audacity, and the mitigated goal not to participate. Come on now with the game. And yes, this is live. All right. This is live. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Salute. What's going on? Venturious one. Is that supposed to be Victorious one or Venturious one? Thank you so much for that. All right. Annie Taylor said this is her first time. Peace, family. What's going on? BK Pack C, how you doing? All right. Ba-boom, ba-boom, boom. Congrats, my brother. I appreciate you. Let's look at this. All right. Sophia, this is your first time. Hey, Sophia, how are you doing? Jason.
Jason Soto said HEL. Jason Soto say HEL. That's so funny. Venturious one says first time in family. I appreciate you for that. Shabazz Enterprises in the building LLC says wow. All right. So Mr. Lewin says of course. Robert Henderson, give me the thumbs up. I need to know. I need for you guys to give me those keywords so I can know without a shadow of a doubt that you're responding to what I ask. Even if you're watching this on the replay, I want you to participate as if you're watching me live, and I need to know this for analytics' sakes. So you guys need to let me know if that's something you would do. Two things. One, subscribe so next time you can participate live and you can ask your question because I'm going to open up the phone lines. And two, if you could, let me know, participate as if you're watching live. Fellas, if you would, say in a heartbeat. Ladies, if you would, for your man, say for bae. All right. We're also going to do something for the ladies as well for custom-made business suits, if that's something that we could do. Wearing suits all day. All right. That's good stuff. All right. Suit in the bus name. Suit in the business name. Absolutely, H. Walker. Suit in the business name. Okay, that's what you meant. Okay, good stuff for that. All right, let's see. All right, now Daryl asked a question. I'm going to answer that question, and I'm going to open up chat because I know, let's see where we at. If we have 95 people, there we go. I am a man of my word. Let's go ahead and open up the chat and bring you guys chat on the screen. Here we go. I am a man of my word. Boom. So now, if you're watching on the replay, you can see everybody's comments and everybody's chats right there. Thank you so much. I'm a man of my word. Oh, somebody just gave a super chat. Whoa. As soon as I open that bad boy up, somebody just gave a super chat. Okay, cool. See, I'm a man of my word. So if you're watching on the replay, two things. You can see people's comments by hitting super chat below, but then also you can actually see right here everybody's comments, all right? So you guys are commenting up a storm. I appreciate you. Look at the support. For the haters and the busters, thank you so much for the support. But so Daryl asked a question. Daryl asked a question. He said that now. So let me be very transparent about this. So Daryl Liddell asked this question. I saw it before. He says there's a new federal rule that takes effect May 11, 2018. Will require banks and credit unions to collect the names of anyone who owns at least 25% of a business. Directly or indirectly, making PG required. Very good question. So Daryl, there is a change to that law that has already took place. That has been in place for the past 4 years. Now, for all of my clients that's enrolled into the course, we did a live one-on-one in the private Facebook group about this. So now there's a difference. Now, PG, now let me teach for a moment, okay? Let me teach for a moment. If you guys are watching this, all right, if you know what a PG stands for, I want you to say, I know. If you don't know what a PG stands for, I want you to say, don't know. So I'm about to get ready to teach. So let me go ahead and light up this this Macanudo. So if you know, I want you to say, I know. If you don't know, I want you to say, don't know. Come on, did I use all of my butane already? Wow. Wow. Let me go ahead and add some butane to this bad boy. I used all my butane already. That sucks. Where's my other torch at? Where's my butane at? Oh, here we go. So let me add some butane to this. These are torches, not lighters. I am mad about it. But hey, this is live and it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't, okay? So, all right, so look at all these people say, I know, I know, I know. Okay, good stuff, I know. So PG is short for personal guarantee. When you personally guarantee a loan, that means that God forbid, if something were to happen to that loan, you are personally responsible. Now, there's nothing wrong with PG and business credit. If that's what you want to do, if you have the resources to do it, it gives you a boost. Like I say, you can build business credit that's 100% separate from your personal credit. You can build business credit that's 100% separate from your personal credit, even right now, okay? However, if you use your personal credit to PG, then you will actually gain credit a lot faster. It's a lot faster and it's a lot easier, okay? So if you PG business credit, but you don't have to PG business credit. So to answer the question this, now, when everybody, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but after 9/11, there is an act that came into place. It's the exact same thing as this. They just made some changes to it under Trump. What is the name of it? It is the Patriot Act. Because of the Patriot Act, it basically means that you have to verify your identity. So a lot of, come on, I just filled this thing up. You gotta let it do what it do. Uh-oh. Hold on. Guys, give me a second. This is live. Let me see what's going on right here. I'm gonna have to go get me another torch. I'm mad about it too. This is one of my favorite torches. So, it's the exact same thing like the Patriot Act. There we go. There we go. It's the exact same thing like the Patriot Act. And what it basically does is you have to verify your identity. So what they're stating is that you have to verify your identity. It doesn't mean that it's going to personally guarantee the loan, but they need to verify that you are the owner of the business. That's it. It is a anti-money laundering and anti-terrorist act. It's been around. I hate I said that word. I hope YouTube doesn't demonetize this, but nevertheless, the Anti-T Act. So because of that, they have to verify who you are. But just because they verify who you are doesn't mean that you're personally guaranteeing the loan. So guys, if you guys understand that, I want you to say, got it. When you get an EIN, they ask for your social security number to verify you're the owner. So that's like me saying, hey, I think I want to own Ace of Spades, the Mont Blanc champagne. So I go into a bank and say, hey, I'm the owner of the Mont Blanc champagne. Some kind of way I done raffle through Jay-Z and Beyonce's mail, and I have their EIN number. So I go in and I provide the EIN number. So they're saying you need more than just an EIN number. You have to verify your identity. But underwriting guidelines determine if it's going to apply to your credit or not. So if you got it, I want you to say got it, okay? Thank you so much for that. I saw that somebody gave a super chat. So this is how we're going to do it tonight, guys. So if you guys have a question, do a super chat. Because as you can see, look. You see this? It's a lot of people that's watching live and a lot of people are participating. And I appreciate you guys so much for that. Because of your participation, because of you guys learning, that's the reason why people are coming to me. They're wanting to partner. They're wanting to do some things like allow you guys to get $7,500 as a line of credit, legitimate line of credit for doing things like that. So because of that, so thing number one, if you have a question tonight, the best way to get your question answered is to do a super chat. If you can't call in, I want you to call in the phone lines because I don't do this all the time. All right. I want you to call in and we're going to have a dialogue and we're going to have a conversation. All right. So that's the reason why I want you guys to super chat. But I don't care about the dollar amount. It don't matter. You know, no disrespect to anybody. But I'm the purpose for the super chat is just to grab my attention. OK, not for the dollar amount. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for anything you choose to donate, but I don't need it. I appreciate it. All right. So T. Kelly says that was me on O'Shea show. What's my outs on the collection, Dean? Say that. What's my cut on the collection, Dean? My bad. Oh, you were the one that said that. Oh, okay. T. Kelly, you were the one. I'm tripping. Well, like I said, it was already in the works. So this is something that we've been working on, T. Kelly, for a few months now. So all of my clients that are in the private Facebook group, they know about it already, but I'm talking about it publicly now. So let's talk about some other things. Now, you guys saw I had a video that talked about how I was going to give out free credit repair. But I stopped doing it. I'm going to have to put this on pause, guys, and I'm going to have to go get me another torch. I got like 3 of them. I'm really mad about that doggone thing. I don't know why my torch broke. But nevertheless, so you guys saw I had a video about how to, I was going to give out free credit repair. I have a whole course that's called the 100-Point Credit Boost, which is a whole course, all right? However, because a lot of credit repair gurus, and a lot of funding consultants will still trying to come and get the information. But if you already got this, why are you getting the information? So we stopped it. But we have come up with a solution. All right, here we go. So this is the second thing. For everybody, whether you are clients, you already have access to it. The clients, so all of my clients, it's already in the 720 FICO coaching. you have access to the 100-point credit boost. It is the latter part of the 720 FICO coaching. You already have it. The 100-point credit boost was something that I created specifically for a nonprofit organization who will remain nameless, or a fake profit organization who will remain nameless. And I gave them a little bit of content. But in the 720 FICO coaching, you have access to everything in that. But so for anybody who needs this specifically, so I'm not going to give out the full 100-point credit boost for free, but I will give out $14,000 of guaranteed lines of credit, because there's so many people out there that are saying, oh, get a secured credit card, or go and get a small $500 loan. That is horrible for repairing and building your credit. So because of that, we have a solution. This is what you must do. All right. So first thing is you must be patient because we have a lot of people that reach out to us. So the first thing is you must send me a screenshot. So this is what you must do. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. All right. You must do a screenshot showing you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. The second thing that you must do is you must do a screenshot showing that you are subscribed to me on Instagram, okay? You subscribe to me on YouTube, subscribe to me on Instagram, come into Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and send those screenshots and say that you want the 14,000 of legitimate credit. So then once you do that, we're going to send you out the 14,000, send you out the teaching. It's a free lesson on the place to get 14,000 of legitimate lines of credit that report to your credit bureau. However, if you are a credit repair company, if you are a credit consultant, if you are a credit guru, if you ever wanted to do some multi-level marketing 6 months ago and then you change your mind, you are not eligible. We have a non-compete. I am not a YouTuber, okay? I am a business consultant that uses YouTube. Understand the difference. I'm a CEO that owns a consulting firm that uses YouTube. I don't make money off of YouTube ads and revenue. I don't make my livelihood off of that. I make my livelihood off of doing one-on-one consultations. I make my livelihood on originating mortgages and originating loans and consultations. That's how I make my money, okay? I am a CEO. I'm still a functioning CEO. When I get to the point of where all I'm doing is just speaking and writing books, then, okay, I'll teach you how to do it, okay? But at the same time, I'm not, and it's not a crab in a barrel bucket. It's just wisdom. If you guys get it, I want you to say, get it, okay? Get it, all right? Because I am so sick and doggone tired of all these credit gurus that I have no business in the business, stand in my inbox talking about you the big homie teaching me what to do. No, Negro, 18 years of experience. I can't teach you that while I'm still eating off of this. Now, I'm not putting anybody down. I'm not pulling anybody down at all. If you want to start, I teach you how to start a legitimate business that you're passionate about, that you really want to do, not how to market and copy me. There's a difference, okay? So if you guys get it, I want you to say, get it. You cannot be affiliated. Your husband can't be a credit specialist or guru. Your wife can't be a credit specialist or guru. We have a non-compete agreement, okay? I am not a YouTuber. I am a CEO that uses YouTube, okay? So I am a legitimate entrepreneur that have licenses and I have contracts. And everything is a contractual agreement with me. So this is not, oh, I'm just going to look for some free information. Somebody read a book. Oh, no, this is a legitimate business. We run a legitimate business. And this is how so if you are a regular person that's not trying to come up and you really want to know how to boost and repair your credit, two things you have to do. Thing number one is you have to make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. So first you have to show that you're subscribed. So even if you're watching this and somebody shared this with you and you just happen to stumble across this, subscribe and hit the notification bell. You can do this too. After you subscribe, come to my Instagram. There's all of these links are in the description. So if you look and there's a description, there's a link in the description that'll take you to my Instagram. Do a screenshot showing that you follow the Instagram, and then we're gonna send it out to you, okay? So let's look at these super chats, guys. Let's look at these super chats. I got a couple of super chats. Thank you so much for the support. So shoot, I'm missing some. I think I got to go back. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, there's 3 super chats. So one is from Esh Jordan just gave a $2 super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Esh. But you didn't ask a question. Excuse me. You didn't ask a question. So if you can, when I open up the phone lines, then let's go ahead and ask that question. So what's that? Placino83 says, I'm a client with the new lender. Okay, I'm a client, comma. Or I'm a client, period. Okay. With the new lender, the 2-year tax returns, are they looking for adjustable gross income, 40K, or to make sure you don't owe the IRS? That's a very good question, Plessin 83. And you can actually call in to, so if you are a W-2 employee, if you're a W-2 employee, then they want to see your W-2s. If you don't make 40,000, that's okay. You make 30,000, you won't get 150, but you can get 100. You understand what I'm saying? You make 30, you can get 75, but the loan limit is at one. I mean, to be very candid with you, they will go up to 500,000, but I didn't even put that on there because I don't want to intimidate people with that number because some people are just afraid of numbers. But they'll go up to 500,000 if your income is over 100,000. But I didn't even put that on there. So I just was in the middle. If your income is 40,000, so it's not that they want to make sure that you owe the IRS or not. What it is they want to make sure that you're able to pay back the loan. So you have to have at least 2 years of W-2s, or if you are self-employed. Remember, guys, I always talk about this. A lot of you guys want tax credits and tax shelters, and you want to play the tax game, but you're in the building phase. You cannot play the tax game when you're in the building phase. There are phases of entrepreneurship. There are people that want to write everything off. This is one of those situations where you can't do that because you're going to get in trouble. Because lenders know and they understand that you have to pay the loan back. So if you're saying that everything is a tax write-off, which is okay, I teach that. But if you're in the building stage, you need to show your income. That's lenders, they don't go off of gross. When you are an entrepreneur, your tax return, they don't go off of gross, they go off of net, okay? So if you're playing the tax game, this is one of those situations where you can't go with this particular lender. You're going to have to go and build up and go with some credit unions. This particular lender, this isn't stated. Now remember, I talk about, well, if you're in my course, I talk about stated income and verified income. Now, before I get into teaching real good, a couple of things. Let's do a temperature check and see where we are with our analytics. We have a total of 147 people watching and we have 107 thumbs up. So right now, let's see how many shares we got on this thing. Okay. All right. We only have 50 shares. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. You actually, like I said, I'm not a YouTuber. I am a legitimate CEO. You think I'm not going to notice this? You're not going to leech off of this. Don't just be a spectator, be a participator. You need to hit the share button. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Hit the share button. Hold on, wait. Let me make it so that the screen isn't so bright. So you can hit, it's right next to the like button. Hit the share button, okay? I'm looking at the analytics. Hit the share button and share it in a group text. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Share it. Once we have 146 people watching live, and we only have, 63 now. We have 63 shares. Once the shares get to at least 100 shares, I'm going to open up the phone lines and allow you guys to call in, okay? I'm going to take a really, really, really quick short break just for 1 quick second so I can go and get my cigar, get my torch. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Let's get these shares up. So by the time I get back, all you got to do is hit the share button. It's right there. We got 100 people watching live. Hit the share button. And if you've already shared it again because that counts and goes into the analytics. So I'm about to come right back. Don't go nowhere. I'll see you guys in a second. Give me a moment and I am going to get me a torch. I'm gonna be less than 60 seconds, all right? Guys, that wasn't that bad, was it? Look, all my little stain came up. Let's see. Woo. Let's see what I missed. Oh, shoot. Bring the chat back up. Let's see what I missed. That wasn't too bad, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Let's see. Make sure my sound is good. Let me check and hear how my sound. Oh, wow. That was horrible. That wasn't too bad. That little break was horrible. Okay, we good. 1, 2, 3, hit share. Thank you so much for that, DL. All right, guys, we are good to go. Can you hear me okay? We're good to go. That wasn't too bad. Let's go ahead and look at these analytics. Let's see how we looking. Let's see how we looking. Okay, we have 143 people watching live, 122 thumbs up. So close, guys. We are at 78 shares, okay? So if you have not hit the share button, hit that share button. Once we have 100 shares, I'm going to open up the phone lines and I'm going to take you guys calls. So I saw some super chats. Let me go ahead and get this together. And let me get this together and let's do these super chats, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are awesome. You're the reason for the season, guys. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Got my cigar, got my coffee. I'm ready to rock. So, there were several super chats that I missed. So, the next super chat was from, boom, 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 boom. It was from ES. I just say ES. I just say Jordan. E. Jordan. All right. It was from E. Jordan. He says, do I need a lawyer to stop student loan garnishment? That's a very good question. No, you do not. There's actually a program that we have. A young, today is Friday. I'm gonna do everything in my power. I have 2 video testimonials that I'm going to do everything in my power to have out by Sunday. We actually, she got into our student loan referment program, and she had $140,000 in student loans completely removed off of her credit. So as long as you're able to qualify. So E. Jordan, hit me up on Instagram. All right. Hit me up on Instagram and I'm going to share that resource with you after I make sure that you qualify, make sure that you're legitimate. It takes 3 months for it to show up on your credit report, but it stops the garnishment immediately. So hit me up, E. Jordan, and I will make sure that you get that resource, okay? But when you are enrolled into my course, and you're in the coaching program, you get access to that information. But yeah, so you don't need an attorney. You do there. Now, if it's federal student loans. Now, okay, wait, E. Jordan. Let me ask you this question. As a matter of fact, maybe you could call into the phone lines. Let's see where we at. Let's see. We need 100 shares. Okay, we got 139 people watching live, and we have 84 shares. Okay, I need everybody to hit that share button. After everybody hits that share button, then we're going to open up the phone lines, guys, and I'm going to answer your call. So if you want to call in so we can have a conversation about it, we can call in. You can have a conversation about it. But first, I need, loan garnishment. I need to know, E. Jordan, is it a federal student loan or is it a private student loan? Because if it's a private student loan, you don't have to go through the program. You can just freeze everything. But if it's a government program, a government student loan, then you're going to have to go through that. All right. Fresh Air Brown says, you need a consultation to see if I'm on the right track as a trucker. Do I need a website? What type of vendor accounts that I need? Fresh Air Brown, me and you gonna fight. The reason why me and you gonna fight, Fresh Air Brown, is because you've been a client of mine. You're making me look bad in these streets, Fresh Air Brown. You have been a client of mine for about 5 months now. Like, Dean, how can you know this? Because I am, like I said, I'm not a YouTuber. I look at my analytics all the time. I know my clients. Fresh Air Brown has been a client of mine for 7 months. And you asking me that question, Fresh Air Brown, and you know without a shadow of a doubt, if you want to build business credit, Fresh Air, yes, you have to have a business website. That's why our course, we provide one for you. If you need us to help build it for you, we can build it for you. You get it for only $150, discounted price. So that's that. And then you want to know what vendors we have access to, Fresh Air Brown. In the course, we have a list of 15 different starter vendors. Then we have a list of 10 different second tier. And then in third tier, we have a total of 9. And then you go into the executive coaching. Then we have the master list, the credit union master list, and we have the credit card master list. All of that is you don't have access to the last two, but being in the startup coaching, you have access to those, Fresh Air Brown. So you already know, my man, out here making me look bad. But to answer the question, yes, you need to have a business website. That's why in our course we give you one. You can follow the steps. We host it for you for free. But if you want us to build it, you can just schedule a one-on-one. Schedule the time, and one of our consultants, Malik, 9 times out of 10, will build it for you. All right. So the next question is, Alex Expressi's in the building. What's up, Alex Expressi? Says, I've been driving crazy hours. Sorry, I missed some of the vids. It is okay, Fresh. Alex Express, thank you so much for the support, my man. All right, Patrick says, can I show you an example of a business website? Yes, Patrick. Go to DCFIOnline.com. So, Patrick, if you go to DCFIOnline.com, that is a business website. It's a website that shows your business. You can have a basic business. When you're enrolled into my course, Patrick, we actually walk you step by step and help you design your own website. And that's free. All right. But if you have issues and you want a member of our team to do it, it's only $150 to have a member of our team to do it. But so nevertheless, so the best examples, go to DCFI Online. It's a basic 5-page website. I mean, it's more than 5 pages because of the course. But for the general public that don't have access to the back end, it's a basic example. Or another one you can go to, and I don't really post it much, but I'm going to be talking about it more, is E.DeanCole Live, my speaker's website. But it looks horrible right now. Matter of fact, I think I can pull up one of my clients' websites in the course. I think I might do that. Let me see. I might do that. Let's see. If we have 100 shares, I'm gonna open up the phone lines. If we don't, I'll do a screen share and show you one of the clients' website through the course. All right. So let's see where we are with our thumbs up and our shares. We have 150 people watching live. We have 129 thumbs up, and we have 102 shares. All right, guys, I'm going to open up the phone lines. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for participating. All right. All right. So Sophia says, how can you build business credit or a line of credit to $100,000 to put down as a down payment on a home? That's a very good question, Sophia. So, and I'm going to open up the phone lines, guys. I'm going to open up the phone lines in a moment after I finish answering this question. So, Sophia, there's something that's called working capital. So I'm doing a temperature check. If you guys know, if you've ever heard of working capital before, I want you to say have heard. If you've never heard of working capital before, I want you to say never have. Okay. So let's do a temperature check. Even if you're watching this on the replay, 2 things. 1, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that when you subscribe, you can participate. And then the second thing is, I want you to participate as if you're watching me live. I want you to make a mind muscle connection with this content, okay? So if you know, why does this look like this? Come on now. Let me see something right here. There we go, boom. If you know what working capital is, I want you to say have heard. If you don't know what working capital is, I want you to say never have, okay? All right, so you see all these comments. If you were watching live, then your comments will show up right there as well. So all you say have heard, okay? So basically working capital is a loan that you can use for whatever you choose for your business, okay? Traditionally speaking, working capital is in tier 3 funding. If you're building business credit that's separate from your personal credit, it'll take you to get to tier 3 in order to get working capital. However, if you're okay with doing a personal guarantee, like the gentleman was asking about the 40K, we have a lender that will give you 150,000. They actually give you up to 500, but like I said, I didn't even talk about that. It'll mess up with people's mind. I already know it. They're going to be paralyzed by those numbers. You can get up to $150,000 in working capital as long as you have a 680 FICO, you have $40,000 of verifiable income, and also that you are a legitimate business. If you go to my Instagram, this is the reason why I want to make sure that you guys share. Go to my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, you can see a list of the underwriting guidelines. And there's a $250 processing fee, upfront processing fee that is paid to our office. And then the rest is all on the back end you get from the lenders or whatever. Now, it is designed for working capital. So if you want to put a down payment on the house, that's one way you can do it, through a lender like that. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. For all of my clients that are in my course, you guys know, and I've taught this, okay? When you're dealing with a short amount of time in business, it's more expensive, okay? So if you're a brand new startup business and you get that, it's going to be more expensive. Your payback, your interest rate is going to be more expensive, okay? But if you are been in business for a little longer, then your payments are going to be lower. It costs money to make money. So if that's the direction you're trying to go in, you got to make sure that you RTG, make sure that you're ready to go, make sure that you can execute what it is that you need so that you don't go under because you can't afford the payments because it's too much, okay? Which is another reason why they need to make sure you got the income, okay? Because this is the thing. These lenders, they don't care what you use the money for. They want you to pay it back, okay? When you're dealing with a mortgage that's tied to a piece of property, they don't care if you can pay it back or not because the property is so good. So you have to understand the different guidelines, okay? If you guys understand that, I want you to say, got it. If you understand it, I want you to say, got it, all right? And let me open up these phone lines, guys. So you guys, I'm taking your phone calls. 855-75-666, 855-756-6639. That's 855-756-6639. I am taking your phone calls live on the air tonight. 855-756-6639. I am taking your call. Okay. I'm taking your phone calls live, 855-756-6639. So guys, you got it. Okay, cool. So that's one way. Another way is that you can go to a credit union. Credit union, somebody asked, what's the best bank to go to? The number one best bank to go to is a credit union. I personally am believing God that once I am later, when people want me to be the big homie and teach them what I know, I want to be the president of a Black-owned credit union that specializes in Black-owned businesses. That's what I want. The reason why credit unions are better is because the members dictate the funding. Okay, so because the members dictate the funding, it is a lot easier to get funding. So go to a credit union. Then the second place to go to besides a credit union would be so the number one place is credit union. Second place would be a not hard money lender, working capital lender like we just talked about. And then the third would be with credit cards. Hey, caller from Texas, what's your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Houston.
How you doing, Miss Houston? Can you?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Can you guys?
I'm the pastor from Houston.
You the okay, Pastor? How you do? I remember you called in one time before, didn't you, Pastor?
Yes.
Look at you,
yes.
see? I remember.
Huh?
I said, I remember. If you guys can hear her okay, I want you to say, I want you to give me the okay side if you guys can hear her okay. Let me know if you can hear her okay. Okay, Pastor, what's your question?
Okay. I got everything set up,
Mm-hmm.
but before I did my EIN and everything,
Yes, ma'am.
I went back to one of your videos and you said take the suite number off of our address. When I did that, and that's what they do. They rent suites. But I didn't know, since it says mailing service, I heard you say that that can be a red flag.
Yes, ma'am.
And I didn't know when I link it to my suite, will that be good, or should I look somewhere else?
Yes, ma'am.
Do too much?
Yes, ma'am. Before you do too much, you need to get a different virtual office. I know in the course, I know, I don't think, did you enroll into the course? I don't remember, Pastor. Did you enroll into the course?
Oh,
You did? Okay.
Yeah, that's what, 3 months.
3 months now? Okay. So if you look into the course, I teach there are 2 places you can go to. You can go to DaVinci or you can go to Regis. DaVinci is less expensive than Regis most of the time. They actually kind of go back and forth because sometimes Regis does different promotions. But you have to go to a reputable company, because like I teach in the course, there's some people that used to be like a mailbox, etc., or a P.O. box, and they converted, because now those businesses are obsolete. They converted over to virtual offices, but they did not convert the proper way when it came to public record. And so now in the underwriting systems, if it shows up as a mailbox, you will be red flagged.
But it's not, they're not connected with me. They rent a suite in the same building I'm renting in.
Yes, ma'am. And so what I'm telling you is, when you use them, that's what's making you connected to them. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm not using them. That's what I mean. They just another tenant in a different suite number.
Okay,
but when I just put that street number and not the suite, it shows, all the tenants come up.
Okay, so all right, so
they're one of the tenants.
All right, so let me understand, which lesson are you talking about specifically? Because I know that when I teach on making sure that you do your SEO for credit approvals, you have to make sure you have your suite number in. You have to.
That's what I haven't done, is the SEO yet. I haven't got there because when I was doing the background check on the physical address, and you said take the suite number out and check it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's when I saw all these tenants that's in that building.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so so you were doing your due diligence. Okay, yes, ma'am. So when you took the suite number out and you saw all of them, then that's okay, as long as you index yourself the right way. And you said that you saw, did it say mail? What did it say specifically? Can I look at it? Let me look at it. Let me look at it. What's the address?
Well, I'm at 30 Gould, G-O-U-L-D Street.
Hold on for 1 second. 30 G-O-O-L-D Street.
30 North G-O-U-L-D Street.
Houston?
No, I'm sorry, Sheridan, Wyoming. No, I couldn't do Texas. It's too high here.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so let's look and let's see.
And DaVinci, they're on the
yes, ma'am.
location there, because I guess it's a small city.
Yes, ma'am. It's a small city, and you will be dead in the waters because Wyoming mail forwarding is the first one that came up. You can't use that place. You can't use them.
Okay.
You can't use them
because
because
that's what I was worried.
yes,
so
ma'am.
Even with my backlinking, it would still
it's gonna
show
mess.
them.
Yes, ma'am. You're going to have to use.
Okay.
And this is DaVinci.
No, DaVinci didn't have. Well, they had one, but it's $100 a month.
Okay. Well, you don't want to be penny wise and dollar foolish. It costs money to make money, Pastor.
I know it.
How much are you paying a month for this, Pastor?
50.
Come on now. That extra $50.
I'll get another. I can get another.
Yes, ma'am. You're going to have to. That extra $50 is going to cause you to get red flag. When you can turn around and get $120,000 or $200,000 in funding, that little extra $50, it costs money to make money. And the cool thing about it too, Pastor, is you get the money back on your taxes. So when you do your taxes, it's a tax write-off. So all it is they really just hold it. Yes, ma'am. So yes, ma'am. So let's do better, okay?
So now, then I need to change the suite and go back and change my EIN then.
Well, no, ma'am. So this is what you need to do. You need to go through DaVinci and or Regis and find a virtual office through the vendors who I know will stand up in automatic underwriting. After you do that, you don't have to worry about updating the address. There's a form 8832 that you would want to do with the IRS, but it's okay. Now, let me ask this question. Is this for your for-profit, Pastor, or is this for your nonprofit?
It's for my for-profit.
Okay, so if it's for your for-profit, you don't have to worry about updating the address. If you want to, you can update the address form 8832 with the IRS. Then you're going to need to update the Secretary of State. Don't just do the free update. You're going to have to do an annual filing update that costs $25, but it's okay. And once you do that, then when you go to Dun & Bradstreet and you get your DUNS number, you're going to have to put your residential address down, not your virtual office address down.
Right. Okay.
Okay?
So go back. So get the DCFI office.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 8832 and file an annual filing, and then get the Dun & Bradstreet number.
Yes, ma'am, and then you'll be good to go.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're so very welcome. How are you liking the course, Pastor? How are you liking everything?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I've been missing you, man. I'm glad you're back. I've been missing you.
Listen.
Man, they told me I was sounding like you around here. I'm telling everybody stuff that you say.
That's good. That's right. You're supposed to sound like me. Let these people know the only person stopping them from being successful is them, Pastor.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
You be blessed.
I believe I received it. Thank you so much. Guys, I am taking your phone calls. We're taking your calls live. What's my number? 855-756-6639. That is 855-756-6639. I am taking your calls live on the air. If you have a question, you can do a super chat. If you can't, call in. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Let's see how we doing, guys. I'm taking your phone calls. If you guys don't want to talk to me tonight, let me find out y'all don't want to talk to me tonight. Make me feel some type of way. So Alex Express says, great question, H-Town. So Alex Express says, so do I, you use Regis. That's good stuff. I'm looking like a movie star right now. Thank you so much for that, Alex Express. I appreciate that. We got a caller calling from the shot from Illinois. Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hello? Can you hear me? Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Apologize for that.
I'm calling from South Suburbs of Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-Town is in the building. How you doing, my man? What's your name?
My name is Richard.
Hey.
I'm doing great.
That's good stuff, Richard. How you liking the live stream tonight, my man?
The live stream is amazing. A lot of valuable information floating around.
Thank you so much, my man. I'm glad that I can be an asset to you and an asset to the community. What's your question?
My question is let's see, you got Dun & Bradstreet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically for business.
Yes, sir.
It's experience in Equifax.
Yes, sir.
Would it be conflict of interest just using Dun & Bradstreet in trade lines? Do you need experience in Equifax as well in order to get approved for loans in the eyes of lenders?
That's a very good question. Very good question. It depends on the lender, okay? So for the first tier of funding, no. All right. If you go for the first tier of funding, you have to meet the underwriting criteria. And in order to get to tier 2, you have to have a total of 5 payment experiences, and you have to have a one account of at least $500 or more reporting to your Experian business profile. And in order to get to tier 3, you need to have 1,500 reporting, and you have to have an open account with Equifax. Equifax is the last one to really pick up. It doesn't matter. They don't necessarily report. The main purpose for Equifax is just for the purposes of verifying that your business has the seasoning and making sure that it's established, meaning that it has the relationships. Think about payment experiences is the same thing as a relationship. It's all about relationships. So to answer your question, yes, there's different levels to building credit. If you build business credit with no personal guarantee. But if you want to PG, then you can skip ahead on a lot of things. What is your goal? Tell me, what is your business? What is it that you're trying to do, my man?
Well, I just recently purchased my own truck.
Congratulations. Congratulations, my man.
Yeah, definitely. My main focus is just maintenance and cost of expenses, just in case I get a breakdown while I'm out there running to flow my business.
Okay.
Other than that, like everything is like been going on. I catch a couple of jewels of information in these live feeds, and I do a little research here and there, and so like I'm learning, and like there's a whole different beast, a different monster, just the business credit itself.
Yes, sir.
And, it is very important, especially for us as Black people.
Absolutely.
To know about it.
Absolutely. Yes, it's very important for us to know about it. And, my people perish for lack of knowledge. That's the only reason why. The reason why most Black-owned businesses fail isn't because you're Black. It's not because you're a man. It's not because you're a woman. It's not because you're gay. It's not because you're lesbian. It's not because you're transgender or bigender or whatever. It's because you're not set up the right way. When you go through automatic underwriting, you're not even dealing with a human. You're dealing with a computer. And when you go through and you set yourself up the right way, then you're just going to instantly be approved just like that. So congratulations, my man. What you running? Do you run local, OTR, or regional? What you doing? Or oil?
Just local.
Just local? Okay, that's cool.
Chicago, the ports out here in Chicago.
Oh, you're doing the ports? Okay, that's good stuff. That's real good. Are you getting your own authority? Or are you running underneath somebody?
I have my LLC, but I'm going to be someone and build up capital and then just branch off the loans.
That's good stuff. Now, if you run in local, my man, you can easily build business credit without having to do a personal guarantee. If you run in local, you can easily get $30,000 for fuel and maintenance if you just need maintenance repair. How old is your equipment? What type of equipment are you running? What you got?
2000 Volvo.
Oh, you got a 2000 Volvo. Volvos can be expensive, but it's a 2000, so that's okay. How much did you pay for it?
Yeah, I paid $5,000 for it.
Okay, that's good stuff. That's real good stuff. Yeah. So that's the case, my man. Yeah, you can easily go step by step and build business credit that's separate from personal credit. It's easy for you to get. Now, the cool thing about it is you can get an account with Firestone in tier 2 with Firestone, and you can get $10,000 for Firestone, from Meineke, for Tires 10. You can get a lot of different accounts from a lot of different places. Even if you want to wrap your truck, you can get an account to wrap your truck using business credit. You can get an account with Mako to paint your truck. You can do all of that stuff all in tier 2 and not have to worry about the advanced stuff.
No, this is tier 2. Okay, so you got the Grand Street, and the tier 2 is that an Experian and Equifax.
Yes, sir. Tier 2 is that you need to have an Experian profile with at least 500 reporting. You don't have to worry about an Equifax profile at that time for tier 2.
Nah, you have to pay for that, those profiles.
No, when you build business,
You like the trade lines, and will they automatically report?
if you,
Do I have to spend that like? Because I know down in Bradstreet they have certain features where you can report it yourself.
yeah, you don't want to do that. That's called you don't want to do that. That's called the credit builder package. If you purchase the credit builder package, that's actually going to put you on their radar. There was a lawsuit that they went through because they were withholding people's reportings. The best thing for you to do is to open up your profile the right way, go to the right the right vendors that report, and build and pay during the proper time, and then you can move forward. Let me ask you this question. How long have you been following me? How did you end up finding out about me?
How long have I been following, and how did I end up finding about the information you're saying?
No, about me.
I caught you to truck around.
Okay. So how long have you been
No, go ahead, I'm sorry.
How long have you been following me?
I don't know, since I don't know, for a while. Probably for a while.
Okay, how come you haven't enrolled into the course yet?
I don't know.
Be real with me. What is it? Be real with me. What is it? What is it?
I was thinking about it. You know, but
What stopped you from enrolling into the course? What is it? I mean, tell me. Because it's definitely not the price, because you just spent $5,000 on a truck. So I know it's not the price. So what is it? What is it? Be 100% honest with me. What is it that stopped you from investing so you can know without a shadow of a doubt?
you know, I like to dig up a lot of information myself, and then, you know, like, I don't know, there's nothing against you.
Okay.
I know your course is great.
Okay.
A lot of valuable information in there, and I do come across your website sometimes, and, you know, I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. But I'm definitely thinking about it, you know, just to have the information on my side.
Definitely. Definitely, my man. So, I'm glad that you said it's not something personal against me. I really appreciate that. That makes me feel better. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better. But, yeah, and I understand everybody. Say that again now. Say that again.
There are a lot of trolls out there that do try to, you know, talk down on you.
Oh, yeah.
Giving out valuable information.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Sad, you know.
Yeah, it is.
They don't understand.
It is. And then what happens is a lot of people say, oh, well, you can Google it and you can find it for free. That's inaccurate. You can find some of it, but you ain't going to get the secret sauce. Notice how I gave you a very good explanation, but I didn't give you all the details.
Right. I'm happy about that. All the viewers that's watching, this guy works for the bank. He used to work for the bank. He knows what's going on behind the scenes. So,
Absolutely, yeah.
You know,
I still actually have contracts. Yeah, I actually have contracts with the bank. Thanks so much for calling, my man. I appreciate it. I see somebody just gave a super chat. I'm going to read that super chat and take another call. But yeah, I'm actually in the process of, there's a federally chartered bank that wants to partner with us. We've been talking. Now, the federally chartered bank wants to be the only lender we go to for mortgages, which is okay. The other thing about the federally chartered bank is they will let us lend in all 50 states, which is cool. But the thing I don't like is they want us to do a minimum of $2 million a month. I have been focusing so much on business and business origination that I don't feel confident that we could do $2 million yet. So we're in the talks of them lowering our minimum as a start, and as well as we're in the talks of allowing us to have a DBA. So they want us to share office space. So even though we already have office space, what they want to do is we would have to put up their flyers, and it would be a true partnership. So I don't know about that. They won't allow us to just do a DBA, doing business as for that aspect. We would really be partnering with them. So let me answer this super chat, and then after I answer this super chat, then I'm going to take the caller. I got somebody calling. It says the USA, which is kind of cool. I'm glad they're calling from the USA. So somebody gave a $10 super chat, and it is Daryl. Daryl says, hey, Dean, can you explain more about how holding companies work? And are they better than a hybrid LLC? And which is better to build wealth with real estate? And how long will it take? Very good question. So to answer the question, a holding company is nothing. The holding company, think about this, a holding company, trucking company. A holding company, a barbershop, a holding company, franchise. Prime example. Rick Ross owns a gang of Checkers. He owns a gang of Wingstops. But if you look at the paperwork on the back end, you don't see it on the front end. On the back end, it'll say, I think, Rich Forever LLC. It'll say Rich Forever LLC doing business as Checkers number 1659. And on the back end, it say Rich Forever LLC doing business as Wingstop number 682 or whatever it is. So a holding company is nothing but a company that holds assets. As long as it's a legitimate business, your holding company can hold any type of assets. When people go and start strip clubs, and when people go and they start sex shops, they never, ever, 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 it's never in their name, because they're not going to be approved through the Chamber of Commerce. They always say, prime example, Rich Forever is going to open up this business. After Rich Forever purchases the retail property and Rich Forever gets approved for zoning, then they'll say Rich Forever doing business as Starship Enterprises or Big Booty Judy's, whatever. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying all of that to say a holding company is nothing but a regular, legitimate company. And the purpose is it holds assets, okay? Now, what is a hybrid LLC? A hybrid LLC is the type of holding company. A holding company can be a LLC. A holding company can be a INC. A holding company can be an S Corp. A holding company can be a C Corp, okay? So a holding company is nothing but a business. The type of business is what you choose. Now, a hybrid LLC will be the best thing for you to do because it's going to give you the limited liability, but then you're also going to have the tax shelters of an S corporation. And then you ask, what's best for real estate? Yes, you need to just have a holding company. You need to create a holding company. And my advice is for every piece of real estate, it needs to be its own company. So that's my advice. So, hey, caller, what's your name? And hold on for a second. Got the caller off the line. Hold on for a second. Let's see. Hey, caller, what's your name and what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, my name is Mark. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Mark, how you feeling, my man?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm glad you picked up. Listen, you changed my life, my man. All shouts out to you for everything, brother. I stepped back to myself being a W-2 employee, and now I'm looking to run my own business right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
I want to thank you for everything.
You're very welcome, my man. You got the soul of a free man. I appreciate you, my man. So you said I changed your life. Tell me about how I changed your life, my man.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm starting out small, but I had the mindset. So far, I've saved up about $15,000 worth of cash, and as far as personal and business credit, I accumulated up to $5,000.
Congratulations.
The thing about it right now, my personal credit is a little low. It's at 648. I'm trying to get it up to around 700.
Okay.
I'm a truck driver. Right now, I'm working as a 1099 for owner operator.
Okay.
However, all the money that they pay me, it goes to my business checking account.
Perfect.
And I pay myself a small salary from that end.
Perfect.
My thing is, I'm trying to get financing for equipment without using my personal guarantee.
Okay.
For some reason, they're saying that they can't do it. All the places I'm looking at, they're saying they can't. I had to put my social security number down there, and I didn't want to do that.
All right, so let's talk about it. A couple of things. One, I have a lender that could do that for you if you really legitimately have a 640, but they are going to want to do a identity check where they're going to verify your identity. But my question to you is this: how long have you had your LLC, and how long you been running?
I've had my LLC for about 6 months now. I've been driving. I had my CDL for the last 3 years, but
okay.
I decided to go into my own six months ago.
Okay, that's the reason why they're asking for a PG, because you've only been in business for 6 months. So I have a lender that'll do it. They're going to want you with a 640. They're going to want you to put 10% down. Let me ask you, what type of equipment are you looking to purchase?
Just a used equipment. I don't need anything brand new. I wanted to do something, close by, so I don't want something brand new because it's going to cut into my pockets. I just want something used that's reliable.
Okay, how much are you doing a lease right now?
No, I'm not doing the lease right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you running directly underneath somebody else. Okay, that's cool. That's good stuff. So that's perfect. You're in the perfect position because now you get to build this thing block by block. I am so proud of you, my man. You should feel great about yourself. If you don't feel good about yourself, you need to look in the mirror and you need to say that I am a king and a boss. So all of you people that's part of the conscious community and you want to know how you can overcome stuff, this is how you do it. What my man is doing right now. He has the soul of a free man. He's about to walk off and become a multimillionaire. Okay, so let's talk about it a little bit more. So how much are you wanting to pay monthly for your equipment?
Monthly, I want no more than $1,500 per month.
All right, so let me tell you the last approval I got on Wednesday. I'm about to tell you the last approval I got on Wednesday. Last approval I got on Wednesday was for and I'm going to tell you what the equipment was too. I'm going to tell you how much they had to put down too. The scores weren't as high as yours either. Hold on for a second. Where did it go? I just got this on Wednesday. All right. $1,579 per month for 48 months. And it is for let me tell you what the equipment is. Give me a second. So when you guys like, Dean, how come you won't teach me how to do this? Because like I said, I'm a CEO in real life. I'm still, let me see this equipment. Let me see what this is so you can get a good idea for what the equipment was. Oh, shoot. Now, what I want you to do, now you have a 640 score. So let me tell you what your score means. So when you guys, your credit score means something. So I talked about it before. Where's shirt? Give me a second, guys. I'm looking for this equipment sheet for this full approval. It was for a 2014 Freightliner that had 400,000 miles on it. So they had to because their scores were only 580. They had to put down 20,000. But yeah, that's because that's what their scores, because it was because they recently got out of a bankruptcy, and that's what their scores were. So even with them recently coming out of a bankruptcy, have you ever filed bankruptcy?
Never filed bankruptcy, but like I said, my objective is I didn't want to touch none of my cash in my business bank account. I wanted to use I just wanted to use credit.
Okay.
I've accumulated $5,000 worth of unsecured credit cards.
Okay.
And I wanted.
So let's talk about that a little bit. All right, so let's talk about that a little bit more. So let's break this down and let me unpack this for you, my man. So you can use credit to pay for credit. You can do it like 100% financing. So a couple of things. One, if you have a 640 score, that means that you have good payment history for the past 24 months. It means that you have, it means on your personal credit that you have credit lines of around $2,500, around $2,500. And it also means that you're at around 40% utilization. Am I right?
Well, as far as my credit utilization, it's low. It's at 8%.
It's at 8%.
Credit utilization.
How long has it been at 8%?
Yeah.
How long has it been at 8%?
It's been like that for a while. The thing about it, I've only been getting approved for small limit cards.
Okay.
I've had problems about 10 years ago, and now they're just starting to give me little lines of credit.
Okay.
So I just pretty much don't use those credit cards. But
okay.
I got approved from Capital One, the unsecured MasterCard for $3,000, and I also got the Smart Card for $2,000.
Okay.
And I added that together, I made that $5,000.
Okay.
With Capital One, they want you to sign your personal guarantee, which I didn't understand because business credit. Why are they asking for PG credit?
The reason why is because you've only been in business for 6 months and you have not successfully established a business profile. So even though, that's the reason why I teach. Remember, there are two ways you can go. You can either take the stairs or you can take the elevator. Let me ask you this question. If you are in downtown, will you say, what city are you from? Where you at?
Philadelphia.
Philly. Okay. So if you're in downtown Philadelphia and let's say Meek Mill is at the top of a building, skyscraper. Let's say Meek Mill says that whoever comes upstairs, whoever gets to the top, whoever gets to the 50th floor, I'm going to give you $2 million. It doesn't matter whether you take the stairs or you take the elevator. Using a personal guarantee is like taking the elevator. But if you do business credit without a personal guarantee, it's like taking the stairs. So this is a situation. If the elevator is out, will you still take the stairs to go get that $2 million?
Oh, yeah, I would.
Okay. Absolutely. So that means you're going to have to go step by step. Now, the mistake that you've made is that you've already jumped ahead. So it's going to be hard for you. I'm not going to lie to you, make it sound fly to you. I'm going to give it to you all the way straight. You're going to have to make sure you go through and build up your profile the proper way so that you can go to credit unions and that you can go to working capital vendors who do not require a personal guarantee. If you want to use credit to pay for credit, you can easily do that. You're going to have to build a profile. It's going to take you another 3 months. So the cool thing about it is that the cool thing about it is that you'll have 9 months into the game. So that means that in 9 months, you'll be able, actually, matter of fact, you can get a brand new Freightliner, man. I have a lender right now that'll give you a brand new Freightliner, 2018 Freightliner, with a payment of like $1,800. But you have to be in business for 12 months. Yeah, but you have to be in business for 12 months though for them. You have to be in business for 12 months and you have to have your CDL for 12 months. So you already have your CDL for 12. So if you want to wait, you can wait. But if you don't want to wait, then you know what your options are. So you can, in 3 months, if you keep doing what you're doing, don't apply for nothing else with a credit card. You have to go through the first 2 tiers of credit and establish those profiles before, because the problem is, the mistake that you've made is that Spark has you as a PG business. You're gonna have to change that around. And this is the thing about your credit profile. It's like admitting to a crime. You can't say, oh, I did it, or you can't be like, oh, I didn't do it after you've already confessed. The mistake that people make is they'll come to my course and they'll build up all this business credit, and then they'll say, okay, I want to get the Sparks off my personal credit. You're not going to be able to do that. So that being said, that's there. It's not the end of the world. It's only $2,000. Just because you have a PG, it's not the end of the world. Just don't ruin it. Just don't mess up that $2,000. So what you would need to do now is make sure that you build up your business credit that's separate from your personal credit, so you can get to the point of getting working capital at 6 months. You can get working capital at 6 months. You can easily get $20,000 in working capital at 6 months. Now, how much do you have deposited into your business account on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis, about $6,000 per month.
Okay, that's good stuff. If you were to schedule a one-on-one consultation with me, I can show you how you can have $12,000 deposited into your business account, which makes it easier for you to get $20,000. There's everything understood that need to be said. There's something that I can't teach in a public forum. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to do that, sir.
Yeah. So if you want to, you can schedule a one-on-one consultation. If you're a client, it's $150 an hour. If you're not a client, it's $250 an hour. But if we do a one-on-one consultation, I can show you exactly what you need to do, where you need to go, how you can set yourself up, and for the next 3 months, so that in 3 months time from now, based on what you're saying, one, we could boost your scores up to the 720 club, and then also get you $20,000 in working capital, and then go ahead and get you some equipment, so that way you can use credit to pay for credit.
That sounds good. All right, I can do that.
That's good stuff, man. I appreciate you, man. Keep winning and keep doing what you're doing, my man. I'm so proud of you, my man. You should feel great about yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, the only person stopping you from being successful is you. Nobody else. It does not matter your social standings. If you are in a lower class, get into a higher class. See, this is the thing. This is the reason why all these woke folks that's telling me it's hard and the white man this and the white man that. No. You are enslaved to your fears. Once you overcome your fears and you step out on faith and you have a legitimate plan, you can do anything you want to do. You do not need permission to be great. You do not have to be white or be Latino or be Asian or be black or be homosexual or be bisexual or trisexual or gender this or gender that. You can do whatever you. The only person stopping you from being successful is you. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. When people say, "Oh, you're not doing anything," oh no, that's not what they say. You're not doing anything to help the black folks. You ain't doing anything. I make millionaires. That's what I do. I make millionaires. Hey caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hey caller, what's your name and where you calling from? And turn down your YouTube if you can. Hey caller, going once. Yeah, hey caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Samantha.
Hey Samantha,
I'm calling from Tennessee.
Well, go on Samantha, everything Chris and proper.
Yes, you pick up my accent.
Yeah, big up yourself, yeah. Hey, yeah, big up yourself. Thank you so much, Samantha. I appreciate you so much. What you said you're calling from where?
Oh, I appreciate you even more.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you even more. And I'm just going to put you on notice that my husband will be coming to look for you anytime soon because he can't understand why his wife has to be calling these names so much. He this, he that. It's all about these.
Tell him that he should make sure that your husband subscribe to the YouTube channel so he can see, and make sure that he follows me on Instagram as well.
We've done that. We're enrolled in your course as well.
That's good stuff, Samantha. Yes, ma'am. I'm so excited for you guys. So chat with me now. Chat with me.
Okay, we are now, I have gone through the course and waiting for tier 3.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
we are now ready to make the first step to start our business. But
Okay.
I want to ensure that we are structured properly. Now, he has an ex-wife that the only thing left for her to do is to physically dip into his pocket and take out the money.
God forbid.
So, I want to know how we can go about structuring our business to safeguard ourselves so that she won't be a factor.
And what state are you in again?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay. So this is what you have to do. You're going to have to be a corporation. You cannot be a LLC. When you are a single member or a multi-member LLC, it's easy for you to get your income imputed. So let me ask you this. What business are you guys in?
Real estate investing.
Okay, awesome. Real estate investing. So yes, you guys are going to have to be a corporation. So even though I suggest that you make individual corporations for the sake of your husband, this is what's the name of the business? What's the business name?
Integrity Group.
Okay.
We're going to go with LLC. Integrity Group, LLC.
Okay, so don't make it an LLC. It needs to be Integrity Group, Inc. You guys are going to have to be a S corporation or a C corporation because you have ex-wife strife. Why are these ex-wives so doggone upset? Like, why? I don't get it. Why? Why are they so upset?
I have no clue. I don't know.
I don't understand it. Want to know, get it, get to know, want it. That's what it is. want to know, get it, get to know, want it. Okay, so let's talk about it.
Oh, yes, that is so true.
That's exactly what it is. Want to know, get it, get to know, want it. That's what it is. So man.
Yes.
So for all of you guys that don't speak patois, that means that you can get everything you want, but as soon as somebody else get it, now you want it. That's basically what that means for all you guys who don't speak patois. So let's talk about it a little bit more. So you guys are going to have to be a C corporation because a C corporation is going to give you something that's called a corporate shield. The corporate shield is going to make sure that he can be a legitimate W-2 employee of the company. And when he's a legitimate W-2 employee of the company, then in your bylaws, you need to state what his salary is. And that means if his salary is $10,000 a year, that's $10,000 a year. If his salary is $8 an hour, is $8 an hour. Doesn't matter if your company or your business has you can have 30 properties, and all 30 properties they're paying you $1,000 a month. You can have a legitimate multi-million-dollar business with cash flow coming in. If you are a C corporation with a corporate shield and in your bylaws it state what your salary is, then you don't have to worry about imputed income. Unfortunately, in every other law, in every other court, whether it is criminal court, whether it is civil court, whether it is drug court, even a traffic court, they understand a LLC is a legitimate business. However, in family court is the only stupid court that has this dumb law that's called imputed income. And when you have access to income, then they can do what's called imputing your income and say that, oh, this is your money, you have access to that. However, to protect yourself against that, because you guys are build a C corporation, And a C corporation is the exact, do everything that I teach in the course, but instead of clicking LLC, you're going to click C corporation. Okay. Secondly, you need to be the CEO. You need to make him the COO, Chief Operating Officer, or the do not put him as the CEO. Do not put him as the CFO. Nothing with the finances. He needs to just deal with the operations of the business. Okay. All right. And when you, now the corporate bylaws, if you look in the course, there's a lesson that talks about the bylaws. And it prints out, actually, you can go to your state and print out your bylaws, fill that out. Okay. So when you do an LLC, you don't have to do those bylaws. But when you are a C corporation or S corporation, you have to do those bylaws. It's really simple. It's easy. It sounds intimidating, but because you have access to the course, you can go step by step and follow it. And once you do that, then there's nothing she can do.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah. So once you do that, then there's nothing she can do.
Okay. Now with the C corp, what about this? Isn't that business entity tax more?
That's a very good question. Yes, it is. But remember, we talking about a baby mama. A baby mama ain't got the baby mama. A bitter baby mama is gonna tax you 10 times more than the IRS will.
A lot more.
Yes, ma'am. So you got to pick and choose your battles. And the cool thing about it is that you ain't got to pay taxes. If you did it the right way, you could go up to 5 years without paying taxes. Donald Trump doesn't pay taxes. There are ways for you to go without having to worry about paying taxes right off the bat when you are set up the proper way.
Okay.
So taxes.
One last question now, Dean.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I know that the age of the corporation factors in, being able to access funding and all of that. So
yes, ma'am.
What is your take on age corporation?
About purchasing an age corporation?
Yes.
How much are they trying to sell it to you for?
I've not attempted to do so yet. I just wanted to know if you think that it's a wise option that we should consider, and if so, you know anyone credible that you could recommend?
We actually had a resource. We have a resource in our executive coaching. We have a resource available, but it really is just like picking fruit. So it depends on what's available. Let me ask you this question. How much money do you guys have saved up in the bank right now?
A little over 5,000.
Don't buy it. It's not worth it. If you have a little over 5,000, my advice is just to build out. Getting an age corporation is good, but if you only have 5,000, it's not worth it because the age corporation is going to cost you about $2,500, like $2,000, $2,500. It's 50% of your cash reserves. Now, what you could do is you can build business credit that's separate from your personal credit for a brand new corporation. You can build up business credit for a brand new business in about 4 to 5 months. Get $20,000 in credit and use the $20,000 to pay for an age corporation, if that's the direction you guys want to go in.
Okay.
So you can use a business to buy another business. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
So let's talk about your personal credit. What do you guys' personal credit look like?
Okay. Well, I recently immigrated here, so I...
Oh, you're perfect.
Any credit as of yet?
That is perfect. That is perfect.
My husband's credit, though, is less than pristine, and I'm working on that.
Through the course?
725.
That's good. Now, my advice to you is because of the baby mama issue, don't work on your husband's credit, work on your credit because you need to be the CEO. So because you need, and the cool thing is that you don't have any credit. So that is easy for you to get. You can easily get a 700 credit score. But first, let me ask this question. How long have you had your social security number for?
Well, I am still going through immigration.
Oh, you're still going through the process? Okay, so you haven't gotten it yet?
Yeah.
All right, how long do you think it's going to take for you to get your social security number? Did they tell you how long it's going to be?
Probably the next 6 weeks.
Okay. All right. So because you are new, let me think about this. How soon are you guys looking to purchase your first piece of property?
Well, we wanted to do it right now.
Okay. So if you want to do it right now, what's your husband's credit score?
526.
Okay, because your husband has a 526, that means that he has a lot of old collections. It means that he doesn't have anything new. It means that he probably hasn't had anything new on his credit for the past 3 years. Is that right?
That's correct.
See, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all guys, you cannot fake this. I'm just trying to say, I don't want to boast and brag, but I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, guys. Like I told you guys, I am not a YouTuber. I am a CEO that happens to do YouTube. Your scores mean things. So let's talk about it a little bit more. Does your husband own a piece of property right now?
No.
Okay, so this is my advice to you. My advice to you is to work on your husband. How old is your husband?
He's 62.
Okay, he's 62 years old. The house that you guys want to buy, do you already have your eye on a house?
No.
Okay. Do you know how much you want to spend? Do you know your budget?
Yes. It's between 250 to 350.
Okay. So if you're doing 250 to 350, is your husband a veteran? Has he served in the military?
No.
Okay. You guys are in what part of Virginia?
Repeat that, please.
What part of Virginia are you in?
No, I'm not in Virginia. Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Asheville, Tennessee. Okay, hold on for a second. I'm going to tell you where you're going to need to go. There is a loan program. Hold on for a second, guys. Let me make sure I get this. This is where I put my cigar. Make sure y'all ain't got no flare-ups in here. Give me a second. It's smoking. Give me a moment, guys. All right. So, if you guys are liking this in the chat, I want you to give me 3 thumb up emojis. Even if you're watching this on the replay, I want you to participate with me as if you're watching live. Give me 3 thumb up emojis. I am going to give you a resource. We have 115 people watching live, and we have 145 thumbs up, and we have 120 shares. Everybody hit that thumbs up button and everybody share this. All right, so let me see here. Hold on for a second. All right, let me see. You said you're in Tennessee? All right, give me a moment. There's a loan program. It's called a USDA loan where you can get 100% financing. Because your scores are...
That's where you have to buy a property in a rural area.
Yes, that's correct. So I'm going to show you the counties. I'm going to find the counties. Now, the cool thing about it is that if you already live in the suburbs, the USDA location was done about 25 years ago. So areas that used to be considered rural and country are now the suburbs. So I'm going to look it up and see. You're in, where you say, Tennessee?
Yes.
All right, so let me tell you the counties that you could qualify for. All right, guys, I want you to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for this. Give me the thumbs up button. Okay. All right, these are the counties in which Tennessee State that you could go for. Lender update, loan guarantee applications regarding the order received. Tennessee Home Loan Guidelines application received. Okay, let's give updates on that. Let's look at it. Let's look at the locations. All right, they're making some changes to the map right now. So let's go and look at the map. I'm gonna see if I can actually bring the map up on the screen for all of you guys so you can see. Boom, boom, boom. Give me a moment. I'm gonna put this up so you can see it. Because you guys would be surprised what's considered rural according to the map a long time. I mean, because this was back 50 years ago, but they're always updating. So that'll be the option. Have you guys thought about building something from the ground up?
Yes, we talked about that.
Okay. So let me give you guys strategy. Now, what is your husband's job right now? Now, if you guys purchased a home and you purchased the home as a residential property, not a business property, she doesn't have any access to it at all. It doesn't matter what you guys do. The reason why I'm asking this question. But for the business aspect of purchasing more real estate, you have to make sure you do a corporation. But you guys can get $1 million house right now. Your housing has absolutely nothing to do with the ex-wife. Why are they so doggone bitter? I don't understand it. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Come on. I think I might be doing too much. I hope I'm not crashing. I might be doing too much, guys. Hold on. I might need to do this on my phone. Yeah, let me stop and do this on my phone because I don't want to crash the session doing this on my computer. So I'll tell you the counties, or better yet, you can just tell me a county you want to live in, and I can tell you if it's in the area. Hold on for a second. Yep, big up yourself.
Yes, yes, delayed on my computer.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's look at the map. All right, give me a moment. I'm trying to pull up the map right now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm doing it on my phone. I do want to do it on the computer, but it's going to mess up the stream. Okay, so let's do. Give me a not your street address, but give me a street address of an area that you might like.
Let's say 520 Lysander, 522 Lysander Lane.
Spell it for me.
Lysander.
And what's the city?
Brentwood, Tennessee.
Brentwood. Brentwood.
Yes.
Give me the zip code. What's the zip code? Do you know?
No, I'm not sure.
All right, Google it for me real quick. Let me see.
That's right now.
All right.
Yes. Okay. It's 5223.
Okay.
Lysander, and zip code is 37027.
Give it to me again.
37027.
37227.
No. 37027.
Okay, there we go. It says it's an unrecognized. Let me see. All right, let's do this. So you would have to in the area of Tennessee. Hold on, let's see. Give me a moment. Come on, map. Trying to do this on my phone is frustrating because I have big hands and it's not. Here we go. Pin it. All right. So what is your husband's regular 9-to-5 job?
Skycap.
He's a sky cap? Okay.
He works in it. Yes, yes.
Okay. And what city are you guys looking at doing? So you guys could do Murfreesboro, Spring Hill, Lebanon. There's some parts of Nashville. What part of Tennessee are you guys in?
Nashville.
In Nashville? Okay. So in Nashville, you guys can go to Lakewood, Mount Juliet. Oh, this is very, very far. You can do Bellmaid.
Mount Juliet is not far.
Okay, so Mount Juliet is a area where you can get 100% financing. So my advice to you.
Okay.
So my advice to you is to continue to work on your husband's credit profile, and focus on finding a property in the Mount Juliet area, and you can get 100% financing. That's my advice. And focus on doing that. Once you go step by step through the course, make sure you build yourself up as a C corporation or S corporation. You cannot do an LLC because of the baby mama drama, unfortunately. But the cool thing about it is it's not that much more expensive. You can get a corporate seal. It's probably an extra $200 to get a corporate seal. Depending on which corporate seal you guys want. And all a corporate seal is a binder. So depending on which corporate seal you want, that's the direction that you're going to have to go in. And look in the Mount Juliet area. Your husband, we're going to have to get his scores up to at least a 640. We're going to have to get him up to a 640. Hold on for a second. Let me look at one more thing. Let me double check something. Like I said, there was a lender. I hope I don't freeze the screen. There's a lender that has been, that's a federally chartered bank that's been trying to get me for us to do mortgages directly through them. I'm going to look at their underwriting guidelines, and I'm going to read to you what the underwriting guidelines are for them.
Okay.
I really do think I do want to go with them, but they got to come down on that minimum, because I'll have to end up hiring 2 new people just to be loan officers, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do it, but I don't know. I'm really thinking about it. So let me do a temperature check. If you're watching this, even if you're watching this on the replay, I need to know if you guys want, if you want to purchase, if you want to be a homeowner, not if you're currently a homeowner, but if you want to be a homeowner in the next 12 months, if you want to be a homeowner in the next month, I want you to say, new homeowner, 3 words, new homeowner. If you are watching, even if you're watching on the replay, because depending on how many of you guys that I can originate for, like for instance, we have to do 2 million. And I know that seems like a lot, but you all want to do, how much is the house you guys are looking for? What, 200,000?
So between 250 to 350, but that's only for like those are the prices for our investment properties, not for our personal home.
Okay.
I want to do more than that for my personal home.
Okay, so just for the sake of this demonstration. So let's just say, for instance, for 200,000. So for us, that means that we would need to close 10 loans per month at 200,000, which is not that difficult to do, but having to train new LOs, because everybody on my team right now, I would have to hire some new people in order to do that. If they will allow me to have a ramp up period for that, then I think I'm going to come on, and then I have to really think about this whole partnership where they want retail space in my lobby. I don't know about that, especially because of other stuff I got to see. Hold on for a second. Let me look at that. Your monthly housing expenses needs to be at 29%, and he needs to be at a 680 score. So the household income does not need to exceed 115% of the area median income. The monthly housing expenses, including your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, cannot exceed 29% of your actual income. So let's do basic math so we can see. Let me give you basic math so we can see what that is. So let's say if we just use a round number of 200,000, and let's say, what is your income right now? What is your household? Well, your husband's income monthly?
Approximately 45,000 for the year.
45,000 approximately.
Because what it's actually more than that, but the bulk of its earnings come from tips.
From tips.
So people is called a tips employee,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Do you do that on the taxes?
It's 45,000, but it's more than that when you include it tips.
Okay, so for the purposes of purchasing your home, you can only use what's on paper. You can claim tips if you want to, but like I said, don't focus on those taxes because it's a small thing to focusing on taxes is like jumping off a penny. Small thing to a giant. Let's see. So that means his monthly income is $3,750. That means that your mortgage can't be above $1,125. So that being said, you're going to have to be at that dollar amount. So I know that you want a house that's $500,000. Unless you guys are putting down a big amount of cash, you won't be able to do that. So including your taxes and your insurance, the mortgage for $1,125, you guys are actually going to be looking at around $175,000, depending on the interest rate, just to play it safe. But we can be more specific. So what we have to do is focus on getting your husband to a 680 score. If you get to a 680 score, and because your husband is 60, it's easy to do. My advice would be possibly to purchase some trade lines. You can purchase 2 trade lines and his score will be 720 if you purchase 2 seasoned trade lines. So instead of purchasing a seasoned Chef Corporation, you should purchase some seasoned trade lines. But first, go through the 100-point credit boost, okay? So once again, for everybody that's watching live and everybody that's watching on the replay, you will be able to have access to this. Your husband has old dormant credit. He doesn't have any new credit. So he needs to go and get the guaranteed lines of credit. You get $14,000. That's going to boost your scores up from 520 up to around 620. After you do that, then you should.
Yes, I have a question about that too.
Mm-hmm.
The guaranteed lines of credit, it would say like up to 5,000. So does that mean that
you will get
no 5,000, but it can be any figure?
That's a very good question. Because you already have access to it, so you see it, so you know. All of those lenders, they are going to give you $5,000 each. That's why it's a total of $14,000. So yes, go to those 4 companies, get those lines of credit. Those aren't seasoned trade lines. These are legitimate, open, brand new lines of credit. That's going to boost your husband's score 100 points. Then after that, then you would need to get 2 seasoned trade lines. The reason why I say 2 is because he has a lot of old credit. For him being 60 years old, we're going to need to have at least 2 good seasoned trade lines. So instead of spending the $2,500 on getting a Chef Corporation, spend $1,200 to get 2 seasoned trade lines. And a seasoned trade line is a temporary temporary that's made to boost your scores. It's going to boost your scores roughly 3 to 4 months. Okay. But the guaranteed lines of credit are not going to go away. So even if you're watching live and you're watching on the replay, if you want to have access to these guaranteed lines of credit, do 2 things. Thing number 1, you have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. So do a screenshot showing that you're subscribed. After that, after you do the screenshot showing that you're subscribed, then come to my Instagram and do a screenshot showing that you're following me on Instagram. It's at E.DeanCole. If you're watching on the replay, the links are going to be in the bio. Not the bio, but the link is going to be in the description. And then message me on IG saying, hey, I want to get the guarantee. I want to get the 100-point credit boost. Just call it that. And then remember, you cannot be a credit repair company. Oh, somebody just enrolled into the course. You cannot be a credit repair company or any affiliate because I am a legitimate CEO in real life. So that being said, go ahead and apply for those resources that you have because you're already enrolled into the course. you already have the guaranteed lines of credit. Do that. And then after we do that, so let's look at the dates. We're in September. So we're at the end of September. So right now, if you go today and you apply for all of the resources, today is the 21st. If you apply for all of those resources, they're going to show up on the second week of October. So the second week of October, your husband's score should jump 100 points. After you do that, then I suggest that you purchase some seasoned trade lines. So after you purchase seasoned trade lines, that's going to take roughly 60 days. So that means around the first week of December is when your husband's scores will be in the 700s. That being said, go start looking for the houses that you want to be in the area. So that way, come the beginning of the year, you guys can be in your new home. How does that sound?
All right, sounds amazing.
That's good stuff. God. That's good stuff. Well, I'm so excited for you guys' success. I'm glad that you are such an adamant subscriber, and I'm glad that you are a client enrolled into the course. So you are actually finished with the course. So you're at the end of the course. So what are your thoughts about the course? So how long have you been enrolled into the course?
Since the 11th of June.
Since June the 11th. So what are your thoughts? Give it to me, good, bad, or ugly, for the people that are watching. What are your thoughts about the course?
Okay, now this course is amazing. The content is potent, the delivery is very effective.
Thank you.
My one con.
Yes, ma'am.
Is the tips that you include in it, which I don't think it is ingenious. However, I don't think that some of them are just too long. That's just it.
So
the length of the clip, that's it.
That's it. So
I tell you, I am so happy that I am enrolled in the course and that I came up, because I have been scouting, the internet, looking, watching other videos and stuff, and I did not come across someone more knowledgeable and transparent and just open, You give away all this information for free, and you're not looking for anything in return,
That's correct.
For those likes and shares.
That's it. Likes and shares, and I get paid from the lenders. So absolutely. Absolutely. So listen, I appreciate you so much.
And for those who are listening, if you are not yet enrolled, go and enroll now. The money that you pay for your enrollment, you are going to get it back and then some.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not even a factor. Believe me, it is worth it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words, and I appreciate the support. So you guys have a plan, you have a strategy. I want to make sure that you work your plan, and I want you to stay focused. And remember, rain or fall, but we're dirty tough.
Not at all. Exactly. So I will be back in contact with you for those trade lines at the end of the year, because we have a plan. I'm going to execute it, and then I'm going to hit you up back.
Yes, ma'am. Right? Absolutely. Look at more.
All right. Later.
Okay, bye-bye. Guys, I saw a super chat, and I'm going to answer that super chat. I'm going to answer that super chat. Let's get into the chat for a second. Let me take a pause for the phone calls for a moment. I'm going to take a pause. So Virginia called back. I see somebody calling from Virginia called back. But so listen, guys, I'm trying to tell you, the only person stopping you from being successful is you. I appreciate, her, talking about the course, and I appreciate her talking about what she doesn't like about it. I really do, because it's raw and it's real. So let me tell you guys, for you guys who are not enrolled into the course. So in my course, you have to pass a test after every section. The reason why you have to pass a test is so that you can retain the knowledge. Because once you retain the knowledge, nobody can take it away from you. I have a video testimonial of a client who sat down. The reason why I want to use it as a video testimonial, because it was just so raw. He was just so real. He was like, Dean, I thought you was a scam artist. And he goes in, you hear me? He is so funny. And he goes in, he said, Dean, I thought you was a scam artist because you talk so much. And then used to hurt, and I was like, he don't know nothing. That's why he doing all this fluff talking. And then he said, I realized that you're engaging people. And then I shut up and I listen. And he's like, man, the stuff that you teach me, he said, I went down to talk to my banker about it. He was like, I'm blown away. He's like, he was blown away that I knew that stuff. And so the purpose, like, remember, the purpose of my course isn't to teach you how to start a business and stay at your mama house and have a piece of paper. They're like, hey, I'm a business owner. The purpose of my course is to get you funding. And the only way that you're going to get funding is you make sure your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted, because the lenders are not going to tell you why you're denied. That's the reason why the purpose is for you to retain the knowledge. So yes, you can't get to the next section unless you pass, but you can pass because we have group sessions where we go over it together and you retain the knowledge. The idea isn't just so you can skate through the end, but the idea is for you to learn so that you can apply the information. So I appreciate that. So so that's the reason why it's designed the way that it is. So when people ask that's the reason why. Oh man, I missed the super chat. It was where did the super chat go? And it said message was retracted. Okay, so somebody gave a super chat and retracted the message. Hold on. So let me go back and let me see if I can find it on the chat here. And let's see if I can find that super chat. What happened to the super chat? God dang it, I missed the super chat. Man, I missed the super chat. Let's see if I can find it. Dang it. Dang it, my bad, guys. The best thing for you to do if you have a question is to call in. Oh, let me see, can I look at the super chats? Participants, send feedback. Man, where's the top chat, live chat? Oh man, what happens is that because you guys ask so many questions, which is nothing wrong with that. Okay, there we go, the super chats. Okay, there we go. It's still not showing all of it. Dang it, somebody asked a question. So if you guys know who it was that asked the question, I'm gonna need you guys for accountability. So moderators, you guys saw who did the super chat. So if you did that super chat, re-ask your question right now, and moderators, let me know who it was that asked the question. Because I can't go back. For some reason, it's not letting me go back. And I want to answer your question. So guys, I see some more calls coming in. Let's see how long we've been going live for too. Let's see. We've been going live for, how long we've been going live? Look at these analytics. All right, let's see where we at. Boom, boom, boom. I got to figure out, guys. I'm still getting the hang of this. I don't know how to go back and look at all the super chats. I got to ask O'Shea because O'Shea know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I got to figure it out. So guys, who was it that asked that question about the super chat? Let's look at the comments and see. Who was it? Moderators, I'm gonna need y'all help to help people be accountable. Thanks, Alex Express. Who was that? The message wasn't really legible. Okay, Alex Express, it wasn't legible. I think Charla. Okay, let's see. Okay, it wasn't readable. Okay. Yep, I still have the phone number scrolling on the screen. Yep, I'm still taking calls, Erica. Matter of fact, we got a caller coming in right now. Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Darnell Parker. I'm on your line.
Hey, Darnell, how you feeling, my man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I am winning, my man. I'm just trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Are we on?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this Darnell Morton, right?
No, Darnell Parker.
Darnell Parker. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. How you liking the live stream, man? How you liking the setup and everything?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I mean, like I said, the course is amazing. So, I mean, a lot of people complain about
the test.
The quiz you have to take, but you know what I mean. But I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good quick stuff like that. I learned pretty quick.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So what's going on, my man? What question do you have for me?
Well, my question is, so the new program you got for like the new lender for 150,000. I want to know if I do something like that, how can I leverage that to get business credit or increase business credit?
That's a very good question. So let's talk about where you are right now. So tell me, what business are you in and how long have you been in business?
Actually, I have my holding company that's been open for about 8 months now.
Awesome. So you have your holding company. So you started your holding company when you enrolled into the course.
Yep. I got the vendor accounts and everything. I think I maybe have maybe 6 vendor accounts, maybe 7 vendor accounts.
Okay, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I have the 80 payment score. I think experience business score is like an 85 or something like that. So yeah, pretty good on that.
You rocking and rolling, my man. I'm proud of you, Darnell.
Thanks. And for the like I said, for the new loan program, I actually meet all the requirements.
Okay.
As far as my credit score, I have a practice score over 745.
Awesome stuff, man.
My income is over 60,000, well, about $60,000 a year, and I just want to kind of know if I do that. I just want to see what I can do actually to leverage that for getting more business credit, or even getting business credit with banks, whatever. If I can put something like $100,000 into
Absolutely
my business
into your business bank account. Absolutely. So the key to really unlocking very good longer like FHA lending, not FHA, excuse me, SBA lending is to have a minimum balance, a minimum monthly balance. You don't have to do this, guys. This is for advance. So listen. All right, so let's do a temperature check. This is, now remember, guys, when you do business consulting or business coaching, it is just like a tailor-made suit. I'm 6'4", 260. My wingspan, my bust size is a 52. I'm a 52 long, okay? I have long arms. My length of my jackets are 38, 39. Somebody that's 5'2", nothing wrong with being 5'2". Somebody that's $125, they can't fit this, okay? So that being said, it's tailor-made. So I want you guys to say tailor-made, because the advice I'm going to give him is for what he just told me, that is tailor-made. So I want you guys to participate with me, okay? I want you to say tailor-made, all right? Because I don't want y'all to say, well, Dean said I can't get nothing until I get to. I want you to say tailor-made. Okay, so the T-shirt help desk says you can't. T-shirt help desk, bro, we have to do our one-on-one, man. I apologize, T-shirt help desk. Man, I have been swamped, my man. We really have to do our one-on-one. All right, first person to say tailor-made was Jason Soto. Thank you, Jason, for participating. Tailor-made. I got sidetracked with T-shirt help desk. Today is, so let's do it tomorrow, my man. Let's do it tomorrow at 2 o'clock your time. 2 o'clock your time, 1 o'clock my time. Let's do a Google Hangout. 2 o'clock. Can you make yourself available, T-shirt help desk? Message me and let's go ahead and do it. Thank you. So Jason said tailor-made. David said tailor-made. All right, Nathaniel said tailor-made. Thank you for participating. All right, RG said tailor-made. Thank you so much for participating. Patrick said tailor-made. Yes, so this is tailor-made. So for you specifically, bro, to answer that question, sit 10,000 into your bank account and let it sit. Only 10,000 is going to open and unlock a very large amount. So you have a holding company. What do you want to do with your holding company? What is your end result? What is your desire?
Well, my end goal is pretty much multi-family real estate.
Okay, awesome. What state are you in?
I'm actually in Minnesota, but I'm actually moving to Florida pretty soon.
How soon are you moving to Florida?
I'm moving to Florida in the next 12 months.
Okay.
I'm actually in Florida now.
Okay, cool. So how often do you go back and forth from Minnesota to Florida?
Oh, man, frequently, very frequently. Like the past 6 months, I've been to Florida maybe 10 times.
Okay. So let me ask another question. Have you been looking at multifamily? When you say multifamily, how big is multifamily? What you looking at?
Oh yeah, if I can get the loan money, I was looking anywhere from 120 units plus.
That is a good end result. That's a good goal. That is a great goal.
Yeah.
But we got to take steps. Have you ever managed real estate before?
Yeah, I do like small little homes with realtors like that.
Okay.
My dad used to do it.
So that being said, my advice to you is to start off with something smaller and build up to a portfolio of 120 units. So have you been looking on the market? Have you only been looking at 120 unit complexes? Have you been looking at anything smaller?
No, I've been looking at a little smaller deals to what my finances actually can.
There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking. Now we cooking with grease. There we go. So how many units have you been looking at?
I was looking at one that was like a 16 unit,
Okay.
Something like, it was like maybe 520, something like 530, whatever. So I'm like, I got enough money to put down for like 30%.
Okay.
Down payment, something like that.
There you go. So that's your direct answer. Now my advice to you is this. That is really high leverage. If you have a good exit strategy, you can do that. But my advice to you is to start off even smaller than that. I want you to look for a fourplex. And I want you to, do you currently own any real estate? Have you ever purchased real estate before?
I do wholesale.
Okay, you do wholesale. How many flips have you done?
Yeah. Maybe about 15.
Okay.
15, 20, that's how I got the money.
Okay, that's how you got the money for the, okay. Okay. So now we're talking a little bit more. Okay, so I thought for a moment you was, okay, there we go. I thought you was novice for a second, but all right, so you done 15 flips. Okay, we good now. How much do you have saved up right now to put down?
You said what?
How much do you have right now saved up in your reserves?
In my reserves, I have about $40,000.
Okay. All right, cool. So that being said, you have 40,000 in reserves because you have done 15 flips. You have the relationship with the contractors. So now I'm about to talk a lot more advanced. Okay. I needed to see where you was at now. Okay. So now we can talk. You can get that smaller unit now. So with the 150,000, you can use that as down payment for the 30% down that you would need. If you want to, you can use that. Take the 40,000 that you have to pay your payment and to float. But you're going to need to get out of that loan into a more long-term traditional loan. How much repairs does the property need that you're looking at?
The one I was looking at, I estimated somewhere like 5,000 units. So 5,000
a unit?
Hold on. Yeah.
See, look, guys, you can tell I'm a banker. I still got my old rusty calculator. All right, so let's build this project out, man. Now we cooking with grease. How many units was it that you said you was looking at?
16.
All right, so that means that you're looking at 80,000 in repairs. So that being said, what is that ARV? ARV stands for, well, for people who don't know, I know you know, but for people who don't know, ARV stands for after repair value. What's the after repair value on the property? So the property you said is five. How much did you say it was? What was it?
For this one, I think this was in Minnesota, so it was like maybe 212. I was looking at it.
212,000. So we're talking about the same property, right?
Yeah. This one is in Minnesota. Yeah, I was looking at it.
All right. Just 212,000 times 30%. I mean, your down payment will be 63,600. So then we're looking at 80. So this is the one that needs 80,000 in repairs. So 63,000 plus 80,000. That means that you would need $143,000 to make yourself solvent or whole in this property. What did you say the ARV was, the after repair value on the property was?
I probably say somewhere like it was like maybe 290. It was kind of small.
Okay, that's a really lean deal. Because the area, yeah, that's a really lean deal. I wouldn't suggest that you get that property because, yeah, it'll be good for rental rates, but it's not because of where you are on your journey of entrepreneurship. That's probably like a second or third deal because it needs so much per unit. You see what I'm saying? $80,000 is a lot. Yeah. So this basically is a teardown. What I would want you to do something that needs lipstick, like maybe just getting new carpet, or maybe just getting new appliances, or maybe getting something that's like maybe 60 to 70% occupied, something like that. That's the type of deal. You need something that already has money coming in. But yes, you can easily take the $150,000. You can take the $150,000 and you can put it in your business account, have at least $10,000 sitting in the business account, or if you want to play a long game to where you can actually get $500,000. How much is your income again? Your taxable? $60,000. Okay, your personal income with $60,000, you can get around $200,000. If your income is $100,000, you can get $500,000 with this particular lender because of where your scores are. Now that I think about it, if your income is at 60, you can get $200,000. And how would I suggest that you? My biggest suggestion to you would be look for a property that's more turnkey. Those type of properties come around all the time. You've been in the business, so you know the deal of the lifetime comes around once a week. As long as especially when you keep your nose to the ground, the deal of a lifetime comes around once a week. My advice would be look for Florida and Minnesota, but ideally I want you to look for Florida because that's where you're moving to. Look for a property that is 60, the minimum of 60% occupied, so that way you can get some good turnkey, get some good income coming in, so that you can add to your portfolio. If you are wanting to wait the 12 months, you can easily take the $100,000, put it in the account, then get a business. So you can get a secured loan against that capital. And that way you can have that trade line reporting as well with a UCC1 filing. But you're good. I feel like the only thing that's stopping you is the right deal, in my opinion. If you find the right deal that makes sense, jump on it. But that deal in Minnesota, that doesn't make sense. That's too much. That's too much to do. We're having to put in $80,000. Go ahead. And with only $20,000 in equity, it's not good enough for such high leverage.
Yeah, because I was the one going to be written out anyway. That's how I was looking at it. I wasn't really looking at it for the flip. I was looking at it for the rental aspect, and then sell it maybe 2-3 years down the line.
Yeah, but even though you're looking for the rental aspect of it, you still need for it to be a good property. So those rental rates are good, but it still needs to be a good property. Remember, as your business coach, I'm not going to let you do nothing foolish. That right there is nothing bad with that, but because of where you are in your journey, I want you to say, Dean, I already got 100,000. So that way it's easy for you to turn that one over. It's no sweat off of your brow and you're just adding to your portfolio. That type of project is something where you add to your portfolio, not where you're building your portfolio. Like we talk about different levels. So if you're building your portfolio, you need some things that are solvent. You need to make sure that you are instantly lendable to every lender when it comes to the real estate. And then when you're wanting to add and it's a good deal, then jump on it. I personally, for anything that's multi-family unit like that, if the ARV isn't 100,000 or better, I wouldn't do it. In my opinion, for that limit, I wouldn't do it. Like this property that we're in right now, it's $1 million property, but it had 200-some-odd-thousand in equity when I got it. So I don't do, when you're talking about larger things like that, the best thing to do when you're building wealth, not just cash flow, but building actual wealth, it's 200-some-odd-thousand, but the risk versus reward is too thin. Does that make sense? That's just my opinion. But if you have a coach that they flipping properties every day and they feel confident with what go for it. But just for me, I want to be more conservative to make sure that you're able to be ironclad and bulletproof.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
And then I got a last question.
Yes, sir.
So my last question is, what do you do? Because I've been trading also. I actually learned how to trade, and just today.
That's awesome. What you been trading?
Today I traded cryptocurrency. I traded Ripple.
Okay.
Against the US dollar, and made a quick little $8,000.
Awesome stuff. Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you take profit on it?
I was wondering.
Did you take profit on it, or did you let it ride? What did you do?
Oh, yeah.
You took profit?
I seen that $8,000. I got out of there.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. So I was wondering, how do you? I mean, this is an offshore
Broker?
Broker, I use.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I do as far as like taxes on that? Because I know that's capital gains stuff like that. So what do I do as far as taxes stuff on that?
You take losses. What you want to do is when you do your taxes at the end of the year, you need to write everything out. Your account that you're depositing the funds into. You're depositing into your business account?
Yeah.
Okay, are you a what are you, LLC, C Corp, or your LLC?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So live the CEO lifestyle, my man. Do like I do. Take as much tax write-offs instead of you paying capital gains tax. Enjoy the CEO lifestyle. You've done but I'm so proud of you. To say that you're one of my students, man, I am so freaking proud of you, bro. Live this. You're at the point now where you can live the CEO lifestyle. Instead of paying it in taxes, enjoy it. Go take some trips in the business name. Go get some assets in the business name. Get another car in the business name. Upgrade some stuff in the business name. So that way, when the tax comes around, you're living your best life and it's a tax write-off, and then you're good to go.
Okay, that sounds good. I've been looking at a new Audi.
Get the Audi. Get it. You deserve it. Get it. Go get the Audi. Make sure you put it in your business name. All the fuel, tax write-off. Make sure you use your fuel card when you fuel it up. All the maintenance on it, tax write-off. All of that good stuff. Your mileage, riding through the city, dipping and dodging, tax write-off, and live the CEO lifestyle, my man.
All right, well, I guess that's my cue. I guess that's what we do with Dean.
I appreciate it. Yes, sir. So let me ask you, how did you end up finding me, man? And what made you decide to enroll into the course? How long have you been enrolled into the course?
I've been enrolled in the course.
You said 8 months, right? Like 8 months. You said 8 months, right?
Yeah, about 8 months, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, about 8 months. And I found you actually on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
I was looking through stuff like business coaching, business funding, stuff like that, and I stumbled across you. And it took me about a month to sign up because I'm like, I want to look through all these videos.
Absolutely.
And I did my due diligence. I said, let me jump and go ahead and do it. No regret there.
That's awesome, my man. I'm really proud of you, man. I'm so excited for your future. Your future is bright. So once again, man, the takeaway is look for a property, typically in Florida, where you're going to be at, where you're going to reside. Look for something that's at least 60% occupied. In my opinion, I want to see at least 100,000 in equity because of the larger units, in my opinion. And so that's just what I think. And also, man, live the CEO lifestyle. Go and go celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate your success. Celebrate the law of favorability that is on your life, and keep moving forward, bro. Go get that Audi, man.
All right, I definitely will. Thanks, man. Thanks for the answer question.
You're so very welcome, guys. Listen, the only person stopping you from being successful is you. So for all of you guys that say, oh, it's too hard, you are lying. The enemy is lying to you. You have to get past your self-limiting beliefs. The only difference between you and everybody else that called in here, and I wasn't trying to make this a testimony service. I wasn't trying to make this, that's not what I thought this was. You understand? I just wanted to make myself available because we had 18,000 subscribers. I just wanted to open up the phone calls. But look, you heard from some successful people. The only person that's stopping you from being successful is you. If you don't know it, you can learn it. If you have not met them, you can meet them. Stay woke. Go get them, because success is waiting for you. Guys, I'm about to call it a night, and I will see you. So T-shirt help desk, hit me up on IG tomorrow. I'm going to go live with T-shirt help desk. Let's collab, my man. Let's talk. Let's break bread. We can do it on your channel. Are you familiar? I know you know how to do Google Live, so hit me up right now. Matter of fact, I am going to hit you up right now. Guys, you guys see I got like 4 iPhones, and I use from the, dang, everybody called. I think that was you just called me right then and there. God dang it. Come on now. Guys, I'm tripping. There we go. So listen, guys, T-shirt help desk, hit me up on IG. I'm going to hit you up as soon as we're done. And tomorrow, if you have the availability at 2 o'clock, I want to go live with you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. There we go. I want to go live with you tomorrow at 2 o'clock on your time. And 2 o'clock your time, which is 1 o'clock my time. And we're going to go live together. So listen, guys, I want to appreciate you guys for everybody that commented, everybody that subscribed. I appreciate you so much. For everybody that shared this, I appreciate you so much. Listen, guys, we're headed to bigger and better things, and I'm excited for it. Listen, like I said, the only person stopping you from being successful is you. Every closed eye ain't sleep, and every sleep eye ain't closed. Stay woke, go get them, because success is waiting for you.
We are about to go live in a few moments, but before we go live, I need all of you guys to hit that like button right now. If you're watching and you're waiting, go ahead and be a participator. Don't just be a spectator. Hit that like button and share this. Share this on your Facebook. Share this in a private Facebook group. I want you to tag a friend. I want you to text this in a group chat. If you are watching this and you have Instagram, do a screenshot and add me on Instagram at E.DeanCole. Make sure that you add me so that I can see the support, show the support, and show the love.